Dun, dun, dun. Hello. Ooh, once again, I have forgotten to turn off the monitor output from my mic. Hello, hello, hi, Ferdinand. Hi, nice to have you here. Today is just another gorilla stream, gorilla stream, because I just felt like it, I guess. I don't really know what to do. I actually I plan to do some typing work while I just let my stream go on. Yeah. But if I feel like it, then maybe I'll play a game or something. Hello, Mansman. Ooh, ah. Alice wins versus the internet. Yee. My YouTube chat isn't coming out properly on OBS because YouTube thinks my stream is private, because before I launched the stream I put it on private. I made a waiting room like an hour ago to put the thumbnail and everything, but now YouTube thinks that, oh, my stream is still on private, so it's like, oh no, YouTube chat won't appear, blah blah blah. The lag won't stop hindering Alice. Yeah, it won't. It's not lagging, right? All the connections are okay, I think. Right. I mean, it looks okay on every site, on Twitch and YouTube and also Cake. Oh, by the way, I hope my mic is okay. Can you hear me? I think there's something wrong with it just now when I tested it. But then when I tested it again, there seems to be nothing wrong. Everything seems to be working well, so I'm not sure. Hi, Namon. What's with the What are you trying to say? Oh, is it possible? Is it like, okay. Hi, Alice, hi. You can see this? Yeah, I can. I can see it, yeah. Oh, is there something wrong with the chat? Is there something wrong? Oh my gosh. But you can type in it, right? So it's okay? No? Yes? Yeah, I can see your message, because you know I can see it through OBS and also through my YouTube studio. Is there something wrong? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Well, anyways, I don't really know what to do. I just felt like, you know, going live and then just yapping and maybe do some work while I'm at it. Finish some stuff. And you'll hear me tapping noisily because my keyboard is very noisy. My keyboard is very, very noisy. I should like invest. Maybe I should invest in mechanical keyboards with quiet switches. Oh, air. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. It's an L. I'm sorry. Alrighty. So how are you? How are you two doing? How's everybody doing? Oh wait, I miscalculated. Hello, how are you doing? I hope my mic is fine. I hope. I think it's okay. Let me listen to my voice for a bit. Okay, I hear it. But you know, in case if there's anything wrong, please do comment in the chat. It's okay. What's it doing? Stay strong, Alice. Yeah. Always strong. Gorilla. Okay. Wow. You know, I know. Like summer's already over. Summer's almost over. But I keep using the beach picture. I'm playing Elden Ring right now. Ooh, nice. But I can't really play it at the moment. I don't think my current machine can handle it. It will definitely crash. If I do have the game, which I do not, because it's expensive. I'll just wait, maybe, I don't know. I know it's like one of the hottest games at the moment, but I guess I have no interest in playing it. I don't know why. It just, I don't know, it doesn't grab me, I suppose? I mean, I am interested in the memes and watching clips of people playing it, but for myself, not so much. I don't know why. Okay, I saw something just now. Ignore me. Anyways. Alright, let's just man, I'm supposed to finish work. Here I am. Going live because I'm bored doing work. Just concentrating on it. It's like it's so boring. Allow me to yap randomly, okay? And sup, hello Primrose. Hi. Good to see you. Welcome to my very random stream in which I actually don't know what to do. I just went live without thinking. I just felt like it, I guess. That's all I can tell you. Good luck in defeating the boss, Naman. I heard it's very tough. But you can do it, you can do it. If it's me, well, you have seen my very poor performance in gaming, so I would probably lose more than, I don't know. I think it's realistic to say I would lose like 100 times. That's not even an exaggeration. I would definitely lose 100 times or more. Yada na. Oh yeah. Once again, I'm just gonna yap. Don't mind me, okay? Yay! So tomorrow, on my stream schedule, I'm going to play Killer 7. But I think I like the style of the game. It's a Suda 51 game, and I knew he made No More Heroes. That was how I found out about Suda and his game. And while I do like No More Heroes, I didn't play it, but I watched a lot of people play it, and I really like the vibe that it has. But playing it myself, I don't know. It's like the genre isn't really my cup of tea. As amusing as it is to enjoy the game, it's very fun. It's very fun to look at, to watch people playing it. But for myself, I'm not sure. And that's what I felt for. About Killer 7. The game is interesting, and the music is sick. Like NMH, No More Heroes has just as good music as well, which is why. There's something. Okay. Shoo. Okay. There was a bug. There was a bug in my room. Anyways, No More Heroes, it has really sick music. One of the reasons why I remembered that game even until now. Killer 7, it has music that's just as good, but I'm not sure about the gameplay. I try not to watch anyone playing it because I don't want to spoil anything, but I hope I like it. I'm interested in trying it, but I don't know if I'm going to enjoy playing it. So tomorrow's stream, maybe I might end it early and then play another game. No, I don't think I will play another game. I would probably just end it early and then just yap about whatever it is that I want to yap about. Okay, speaking of whatever it is that I want to yap about, I want to yap about cats. You know the internet really loves cats, right? Everybody loves cats. I love cats. People who don't like cats eventually love cats. And if you post videos of cats on wherever it is on the internet, it's gonna be popular. And that's also why we have like stuff like the cat toddler like this, meow, because it's what everybody loves. Everybody loves cats, right? But in all honesty, as much as I love cats, I only like watching them through the internet and watching them through short videos and all that, looking at pictures of them, and yeah, that's about it. I actually don't want to have a pet cat. Like maybe because love for cats transcends everything for a lot of people, but I can't imagine actually having one as a pet myself personally, because cats, they even if they're like normal cats without long fur, they are like there are two types of cats, I think, as in the fur. There is the short haired cats with short furs, and you have cats with that are called long haired cats. Not really long haired cats, but cats with long haired fur. So oh man, my kitty ears, they're gone. I think it's because I set it to like disappear after a few seconds. Okay, let me change it. It shall never disappear. Okay, there we go. Right. So everybody loves cats, yada, and cats are like, they have short-haired cats with not much, that don't shed as much, and then you have cats with long hair fur, and these are the kind of cats that shed a lot of hair. more than normal. And but you know, even with that distinction, both of them, both types of cats, they shed a lot of fur. And when you have a pet cat, you will find their fur almost everywhere. You know, almost on every single thing on the bed, and especially on your clothes. You know, on your carpet, on your chair, everywhere. And I do not want to bother with that. I mean, I like cats. I love them. I like playing with them. I would pet cats that I find on the streets, but actually having one in my home and keeping one as a pet, yeah, it's not really my thing. I really don't like it. It's because, you know, I guess if it's like an obedient cat, I wouldn't mind as much. But I really wouldn't be able to handle it, I guess, if the cats like to jump on my cupboard or my chair or my table to knock things off. I think it would annoy me. So yeah, I don't think I can handle that. If it's like maybe a quiet cat that doesn't do any of that, then I would be fine with it, I guess. But is there a cat that doesn't do that? I think maybe if I like have old cats as pets, like cats that are not kittens. Kittens are cute as heck, but having them as pets, oh my gosh, they'd be running around and doing the zoomies, right? And it would be quite tough, you know, if you don't see them, or if you're like carrying something and you're walking and then they suddenly run around and you didn't notice them, and then suddenly you notice them, but then it's a bit too late to like not crash into them, so you have to like try to raise your foot so that you don't accidentally kick them or whatever. But then, you know, it still happens and then they run into you, or maybe you fall down while you're trying to avoid them. And yeah, that is not a good thing. That is not fun. So point is, I like cats, but I like to enjoy them through the screen. I guess I am not a cat person, honestly. I mean, I love cats, but yeah. So if you don't want cats as a pet, then does that make you not a cat person? If there is something that I want to have as a pet, it would be a dog. Dogs are great. Dogs are the best thing ever. And dogs are useful. I mean, cats are cute, but then they leave a lot of hair and they're not high maintenance actually. That's like, they're very easy to take care of, unless you don't potty train them and then they start pooping around everywhere. Cat poop stinks like mad. I mean, it stinks even more than other animal poop actually. Well, I only have like dog poop and maybe cow poop and goat poop as comparison, but yeah, cat poop stinks. Terrible. Duh. And you know, aside from the cuteness, maybe they heal your depression and all that, but practical wise, yeah, I think I would rather invest in a dog. I wanted to say specifically and specially, but I actually wanted to say specifically, and I smush the words together. So anyways, yeah, I would prefer to invest in getting a dog, specifically a German Shepherd. German Shepherds are great. Dogs are great. I mean, you have them, it's like having a mini guard in your house, you know? Even if you can't own a gun, maybe because your state doesn't allow you to own guns, maybe because you live somewhere that doesn't allow you to own guns, which is very stupid, because this is how the government prevents you from protecting yourself from threatening other criminals that, you know, people in positions of power can definitely fight against because of all their resources. But you, as the common man, as the commoner, you are forbidden from protecting yourself, you know? The government doesn't care about you at all. Oh my god, I'm talking about propaganda again. I'm sorry. But yes. Okay? Remember, the rights of the common man does not matter to the upper echelons, to the elites. Okay? That's why they ban all this stuff. I'm not gonna get bonked for saying this. Hi, Valencian. Hello. Hi. Yay, pet. But anyways, yes. So with all the restrictions placed upon you as the common man, you are helpless against criminals, against thieves, against people who are going to break into your house, right? And criminals, okay, let's face it. If you don't accept that there are bad people in this world, then you are going to be in a lot of danger. You see, no matter how safe your place is, no matter how safe, where are you from again? That's a secret. I am very terrified of getting doxxed. That's very silly. So I try to keep where I'm from a secret. You can guess. free to guess. Feel free to guess. I won't say anything though. Very chill stream. Thank you. It's just me yapping. I have like work in front of me to be done, but oh well, I can do it later. So if you hear me typing stuff, tappy 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 because my keyboard is like super loud. It sounds like I'm smashing it in a fit of anger and rage, but no, not really. It's just very, very loud. Oh, it's alright then. Thank you for understanding. But you know, yeah, feel free to guess. Yeah, where was I? Okay. Yeah, I was talking about dogs. So you see, as the common man, it's very hard for you to protect yourself because you know if anything happens to you, and then you commit violence in the name of self-defense, usually there's not going to be anyone who's going to be on your side, you know? Even the government, you know? The government, the law enforcement, they can be against you just because you happen to commit violence. But you did that because you want to, like, protect yourself or save yourself. Or, you know, if a robber breaks into your home and then tries to attack you, and then you attack the robber in retaliation, and then suddenly you realize that, hey, why am I the villain? Why is it that the robber that I attacked, why is he made the victim? Why? That doesn't make sense. It's gonna happen. Things like that happen, you know? So you don't want that to happen. Like, you want to protect yourself. Worse is you know, okay, if you can protect yourself, it's good. Even though maybe you end up, you know, being like disparaged by the media or whatever, but you still want to protect yourself, okay? You don't want it to, like, okay, someone tries to attack you, but then you can't fight back because you are only by yourself. You are alone. You are weak. You have no weapons on you, and you cannot do anything, right? And then you get hurt, and then you get attacked, and maybe you call the police after that, but then the police can't do anything because maybe the robber or the thief or whoever it is that has assaulted you has run away, has escaped, and seriously, nobody's going to bother looking for them, you know? So you're the one who's going to suffer. So what do? You need to do something. You can't own a gun, you can't own weapons because it's illegal, but you can own a dog. So the point is, dogs are great. Now, I don't know how I went on that tangent, but you'll have to excuse me for that. The point is, dogs are great. Dogs can protect you. Dogs are wonderful. You should have a dog. I would like to have a dog too if I could, but yeah, my lifestyle at the moment, it is not suited to own dogs. Because dogs are quite high maintenance compared to cats. You know, you have to like walk them every single day. And then they also eat a lot more, especially if you own dogs that are meant to protect you. You know, like German Shepherds, and then what else? The Rottweilers, I guess? Rottweilers? What else? And maybe if you have like a wolfhound. Makes sense? Makes sense, right? Right? Yeah. You should have a dog to protect you. Dogs are loyal and wonderful. And they can be friends, and they can be your protector, and you can love them, and then you can get something in return, you know? My favorite is, obviously, I've been saying it all this entire time, the German Shepherd. Yeah. I'm not really sure of about other dog breeds, I guess. There's the Wolfhound, there's the Rottweiler, there's the, what else? Shih Tzu, but Shih Tzus aren't really protective dogs. What else? Borzoi, I guess, that weird long-nosed dog that everybody made a meme about some time ago, but I think it's old news now. Nice save, Alice. Good morning. Hello, Sanus Cooper. Hi. Good morning. Hello. Nice to have you here. It's just me yapping. I didn't know what to do, but I felt like, hey, I'm just gonna go live, and here I am yapping about the positives of having a dog. But you know, not like cutesy dogs, like I don't know, I guess, what do you call what is it, that fluffy dog? A lot of dogs are fluffy, but this one is, oh yeah, pom-poms, no, Pomeranians, pommies, you know. Cute dogs are nice, but you want nice, big, strong dogs that can help you fend off robbers or assailants or whatever, you know. If someone comes into your house with a gun with the intention of, you know, robbing you robbing you and killing you after that, then at least you have a dog to help you, you know, even if you don't have a gun with you. Which is, you know, if you can't own one, get one. Don't be silly, you know. Do not let people take away your rights. Do not No, just kidding, just kidding. This is all satire, okay? Everything I say is satire. It is not meant to be taken seriously. I am just an anime girl with silly opinions. Anyways, you should have a dog because if you have a dog and someone tries to attack you, then your dog can rip that someone to shreds. Ah, hello. Yeah. Dogs can rip people to shreds. Cats can attack people too, but you know, dogs are way better because everybody looks at one giant dog right in front of them and they turn tail. I mean, facing a dog is way scarier than facing a cat, right? I'm not saying that cats can't be scary. They can be plenty scary, but dogs are where it is at. Dogs are the best. I love dogs. Dogs are amazing. I wish I can have a German Shepherd. I wish I can have 2 German Shepherds. I'd put like one in front of my house and then another at the back. So I'll be like protected both at the front and at the back. And I guess, you know, I'll have to like find some ways to like fortify my house. No, not fortify my house. The best defense is offense. To find like makeshift weapons, I guess, to protect yourself. Like, you know, anything is a weapon if you are creative enough. Although nothing beats a gun. Guns are the best. A small dog can be good for passive alarms, like if an unfamiliar person comes into a house, they can bark loudly to get the neighbor's attention. Yeah, that's right. That's one of the good things about it. But small dogs are very, very yappy. Like they're very loud, like during other times as well. Not as disciplined. I would prefer bigger dogs. You know, they're scary. Yes, they can bark, and they're also scary. And you can expect them to tear people to shreds if they feel like it. You know, what was that? There's this one really huge dog breed. It was very, very huge. Is it a wolfhound? It was like, I think it's like, wait, it's white. I think most of them are white. No, and they're huge. Like I mean, like huge. Like they are taller than they're almost as tall as a grown man. These dogs. I forgot what breed is it? I forgot. Is it a wolfhound? Is it a borzoi? Borzois are huge, right? Maybe it's a borzoi. I think it's a borzoi. No, I might be wrong. I'm definitely wrong. Yes, and so there you have it. Why dogs are better than cats, and why dogs are great, and why if you can have a dog, you should have one. But you know, they are very high maintenance. So yeah. Road. Oh, okay, 13. Okay, 13. Oh no, 8. Oh no, wait. 13. Oh my gosh. Hello, Road, hello! As you can see, I'm not at all good at reading Roman numerals. Generally, I am a smooth brain, and I have no wrinkles in my brain, so yeah. That means I'm a moron. I'm a maroon. I'm a maroon. Don't say moron, say maroon. Like bugs. Hello, how are you anyways? I'm just yapping here. Yapping whatever it is that comes to my head. Hope you don't mind. There's also the pit bull breed that are truly capable guard dogs. Yeah, if you train them really well. Yeah. I don't understand why, you know, you know, you have stories of people. You know, they were made into a meme, right? The pit bulls and all that. Clown! Oh no, it works. Oh my gosh. Mustachio! Mustachio is not coming out. Oh my gosh, why? I'm a clown. Perfect for me. I'm clown. Oh meow. I'm clown. Okay, let me check why my mustache redeem isn't working. Nande? Doste? What? I already have it. That makes no sense. Mustachio. Okay, this one. Okay. I don't get it. Maybe it has a cooldown. You probably can't have both. Yeah, that's probably it, I think. Well, you'll have to wait, I guess, for the mustache to appear. I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, enough of me talking about dogs. Wait, no, you know what? I still want to continue talking about dogs. The pit bull was always a feared breed because of bad ownership. Yeah, so many memes about it. But as they say, there's no such thing as a bad dog, just bad owners. I agree completely. Exactly. 100%. It's like, you know, dogs, they're not like... They're scary, okay? They're not meant to be confined in the house, even though I said something about... Even though I said like they make for great pets. More like, you know, there are animals, and animals have to be trained. Especially animals like dogs that can attack people and that are very dangerous if you encounter them in the wild. So you know when you have like, oh my gosh, Mike, when you have like dogs that are dangerous and you don't take care of it, of course they're going to attack people. And then you have all these silly owners with pit bulls, and they're like, Ara. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I know why. Okay, sorry. Gonna stop mid-sentence. Oh, no wonder. Oh, I see now. Okay. It was me. I screwed things up. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is that you have owners that are very irresponsible and they don't realize that dogs can kill people, especially children, tiny children, okay? They have large teeth, they have fangs, and they have a bite strength of, well, it can tear to flesh. It can tear through flesh very easily. So if you don't train your dog, if you don't look out for your dog, then it is going to be a disaster. And you have these idiots treating their dogs like they're harmless, innocent animals that can do no wrong, that cannot hurt people at all, when it is the opposite. You have to train your dog. You have to make sure your dog understands what it can and cannot do, and you should not bring your dogs to places where, you know, there are a lot of things that might agitate your dogs and might compel your dogs into attacking. So, shouldn't do that. Don't do that. Oh my god, why? Terrible owners. You should be strict and disciplined with their dogs so that they don't attack people they're not supposed to, but only people that they are supposed to. Like people who want to rob your house, people who want to attack you. Evil criminals in general. Have a dog with you at all times. Excuse me. Oh man, I keep rambling about dogs. Okay. Next thing. I'm practicing my yapping. Wait a minute. It's not going away. Ara. Namita. Not going away. No. What happens if okay. I was testing something. Thank you. The hiccups have come. Excuse me. That's good. You have a clown nose? Yeah, I do. It's part of my redeems on Twitch. I wish I can do redeems on YouTube. There's this point system. I keep saying this so many times, but I never do it properly because I couldn't really understand it, and when I tried to implement it, it went kaput, and I don't know where I went wrong, so I will probably have to redo it again. Shoot it! Yeah! Kawaii! Yeah. There's a YouTube point system that you can use from StreamerBot. Someone made a code for it, but I have no idea how to implement it. And so far, attempts so far have been unsuccessful, unfortunately. Smooth brain at work. Please understand, it will take some time. Okay. And next, I want to talk about. Okay, there's something that I want to talk about. It was at the top of my head just now. You know what? Actually, let me just make some sounds first until I remember what I want to talk about. All right, work there. Maybe later. Do you get your GPU? Yeah, I've already bought it. It's a second-hand GPU. It's an RTX 3060. I haven't installed it yet. I haven't put it yet. I'm going to ask for help, for assistance to put it in my PC. Okay, if you hear anything in the background, ignore it. Nothing to see there. Yeah, I already bought it. It's a second-hand RTX 3060, and it's from a reputable seller. And I hope that maybe by the end of this week, in the weekend probably, I'll try to put it during the weekend. I will try to to see that if it works okay with my PC, do some tests and all that, and when everything's ready, I will stream on my PC again, and maybe we can run some pretty cool games. But I'll still mostly play retro games. I like old games. Smooth brain activated. But you are wrong there. It never needs to be activated because it's always there. It's always activated. It's always on. There's no off button. There's no off button. It cannot be deactivated. I'm forever a smooth brain. If only there's a way to be smarter. Like reading books. But I haven't read books in like forever. You know, I haven't read books in forever. I mean it. Last time when I was a kid, I loved reading books. I love reading like fairy tales most of the time, and then you have these, you know, children adventure books. You have like stuff like Nancy Drew. Okay, really old stuff. Bear with me. You have like books like Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys, and then I also read a lot of Enid Blyton. Actually, a lot of Enid Blyton. Isn't that always happen to all of us once in a while? Yeah, but you know, for me, I haven't like read it in so long. Like books, as in nowadays I just read rubbish. A lot of rubbish, and sometimes I'm ashamed of myself and I'm scared of it because, you know, when you read too much crap, you know, it actually rots your brain. It poisons your brain, and then you stop being able to understand to differentiate between what's good and what's bad because you read so much trash. Last time you were a kid, how many times have you been a kid? Yum 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 yum. That's a secret. Many times. I can't wink. Oh yeah, but continuing what I was saying earlier. I used to read. No! Don't hit me. My secrets. I must keep my secrets. I'm 158 years old. Come on. You can't blame me. I have a lot of things to be kept as secrets. Oh yeah, I read a lot of Enid Blyton when I was like a wee little Alice. And then she writes I think what was it? Her series you have on the top of my head you have Saint Clair, and then you also have Mallory Towers, and then the ones that I loved most from her, it was the short stories that she these are really short fairy tales that she writes in like little volumes. You'd have like, for example, you know, the stories, the titles are very typical. It's like this XX this. Okay, how do I say it? Okay, let me think of a title. For example, this book that I remember reading, the three pixies, for example, or Mr. Weedle, I think Mr. Weedle and the Dragon. And then you also have the Floppy Bird. Yeah, the Floppy Bird. All that. I love those. I love the little fairy tales that she wrote. Man, that was such a long time ago. Is Enid Blyton still alive? She might be, right? Oh, and also stuff like, you know, Harry Potter and what was it? That fairy story. It's not a fairy tale. It's a fairy story. Disney made like an action, a live action. Disney tried making a live action out of it a few years back, but it flopped really hard. What was it? It was about this fairy detective dude. I forgot it. I buy books, but then I don't end up reading them. Yeah. It happens. What kind of books do you buy? It's like, you know, when you enter a bookstore and then you see all these glossy covers and they look so nice and shiny, and then you have the smell of books. You know, all of these compel you to like, oh, you must buy me, take me out of these shelves and make me yours. Take me, buy me, spend a ton on me, spend a ton on all these books. Buy me. And you know, when you get me, you touch me. I mean, oh no, that sounds very wrong. You touch the covers and then you smell the smell of fresh new books, and then you leave it on your shelf, and then you never touch it ever again after that. I read some novel once in a while. It was fun to read. Online novels, by the way. Oh yeah. It is the era of web novels. Like web novels, right? Like what kind? What kind? Do you have any titles that you like? Maybe I've read them too. Oh, have you read like, oh man, but if I talk about them, I would probably I would probably crap on them so hard. Have you read like Chinese web novels? Okay, I had the misfortune. Okay, misfortune. Although it's nice to know that I'm familiar with the genre, but yeah, I had the misfortune of starting Chinese web novels a few years back, and there are some good ones, but most of them, just like most web novels, some are good. Very few are actually decent, but most are just terrible. I have read like romance Chinese web novels, and for so-called for women, BG, right? Boy girl, but and it is awful. Oh my god, let me tell you a story of like most of the romantic Chinese web novels that I have read, and you will want to like pierce your ears and try to forget it after you listen. Hello Sonny, hi. Isekai novels, nice. Japanese, most of them, right? Isekai Japanese novels. Back then, in my day, isekai novels and Japanese web novels, they are super hard to find. Okay, there are a lot of them, but you can't read them in English. Most of them are in Japanese, and trying to find them in English is like trying to find a needle in a haystack, Most of the time you have to rely on machine translations. You have to like find a way to copy the text of the novel, and then you have to like translate them through a lot of services. Okay, back then you had like Yahoo was a powerhouse back then. Google translation wasn't very good, and Google was like on the low totem of the internet world. Yahoo was the main player, and you have Yahoo Babelfish, I think. I'm not sure if it still exists now. Some Korean, some Japanese. Korean. But I read all of them in English. Yeah, nowadays it's very easy because the globalization has allowed for English translation of many Japanese and Korean web novels, and it is great. It's super great. But back then, like a decade ago, 2 decades ago maybe, it's very hard to read them in English, and it's very hard to find them. Last time we had like they're dead now, but Bakatsuki, 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 and they were like the only source of English translation for web novels, because even anime was like a niche back then, and web novels are like a niche within a niche. So people do read them, but not a lot of people, and it got popular among Western fans after Suzumiya Haruhi became a hit. Wow, that was old. That was like around what, 2004? That was literally 20 years ago. Oh my god. The last book I bought was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, it's the one with the silly opening, right? The one that everybody memed about. The how did it go? Okay. God created the galaxy. God created the world, and this was deemed as a how was it? How did it go? This was deemed as a terrible thing for everybody. Did it start like that? I might be wrong though. There's a movie for that, right? I haven't watched it. I've never watched it. Neither have I read the book. Who wrote it again? Oh yeah, so like I was saying, okay, back then you only had like Bakatsuki to translate English web novels, and even then not a lot of people read web novels. Not a lot of people care about it, and the people who do care about it are people who got into Suzumiya Haruhi, because Suzumiya Haruhi became a boom after the anime came out, and then suddenly everybody, not everybody, but quite a lot of people, no, not really, not quite a lot of people, but some people are interested in it. Some people try to read the original novel, and it is also how it's also a show that made a lot of Western fans want to be web novel authors. I think on Bakatsuki, I think that's how I found SAO. Back then SAO before it became a hit in 2010. I think the anime came out in 2010 by A1, I think A1 Productions. It's by Douglas Adams. Ooh, thank you, thank you for that. Oh, what is it about actually? I mean, I don't know anything about it. I've seen people talk about it. I've seen like clips about it and all that, you know, and all that. But I don't really know the full extent of it. Is it a nice book? Did you enjoy reading it? What do you think about it? Would you recommend it? A lot of people seem to like it, but I don't really know. Personally, I can't say much about it. Ah. Man, I'm rambling again. Yeah. So back then, okay. Back then in Bakatsuki, okay, it's not easy to find English translations. It's very, very difficult. And the same goes for a lot of Japanese galgays, erogays, basically visual novels. Yeah. So you can't really read them because most of them are in Japanese unless you study Japanese by yourself, or you know, if you wait for like certain companies to like translate them. I think back then the company you have like J-List, I think. I'm not sure if they still exist. I'm not sure about a lot of things, but you had like companies like J-List and Jazz USA. They translate some visual novels, but most of them are basically erotic, and they're kind of boring. Usually people rely on fan translations, like you have Fate Stay Night back then. It got really popular because it was like one of the very few visual novels that actually had a lengthy story that actually had arcs in it that weren't just like, you know, straight out pornography. Which is what a lot of erogays are like, which is, yeah, it was actually something with decent plot. Well, how decent it is depends on what you think about it. So it was translated by this group, Mirror Moon Translations, I think. I think they've already disbanded because they had to, because of, I don't know, the legal stuff, I guess. Fan translations are great. Fan translations are great. Yeah. Fan translations are the foundation of the anime community in the Western world. I mean, without them, we're not gonna get anything. We wouldn't get anything. It's all because of them, you know? Fan subs, fan translations, for mangas, for animes, for games, everything. I remember back then. Back then again. Yeah, when I found out a lot of visual novels and I want to play them, but I couldn't because they're in Japanese. But of course, you have to go like through a lot of workarounds, and then you have to go through like forums like Hongfire. Have you ancient knowledge? You have to go through forums like Hongfire, and then you have to learn some stuff to translate the games. You have to like first you have to have a copy of the game, and then you have to get like last time there was this thing called AGTH, or Anime Games Text Hooker, and it was created by, I got it from Hongfire. And then you have to like hook the program to the game so that the purpose of the program is to hook the text inside the game. So the program catches this text inside the game and it pastes it on a notepad. And then after that, you connect the program with online translators so that you can translate the game using machine translation. Of course, the translations are like not accurate at all, and the currently, you know, current era 2024 machine translation is great. It is amazing. It is the best I have ever seen. But back then, oh my gosh, the translations are horrendous. The machine translations, they're terrible. Like you have a lot of, you know, like in English you have some words that are homophones and words that are spelled differently, but then they mean the same thing, or words that sound the same but they mean a different thing. So the translation was very bad because the machine cannot understand nuance. It cannot understand idioms as well. So it's like, you know, for example, you have the word kanojo, okay, in Japanese. So that word can be a pronoun for she. Kanojo wa watashi no tomodachi desu. Like that. She is my friend. But then, for example, Google Translate, it will understand kanojo as my girlfriend, because kanojo also means girlfriend. So for a lot of things, you know, for when the sentence suddenly doesn't make sense. Like my girlfriend is my friend. That sounds weird, right? Yeah. A lot of awkward text, a lot of strange translations, and mostly they're unreadable. But you know, you just have to like go with what you have, because that's the only choice that you have. Unless you know you are determined enough to study Japanese. In which case, Godspeed. Good job. When I find an anime I like, I go and read the manga. Right? That's what I did too. Oh yeah, can I tell you something about my sister? Oh, are you okay with that? I don't mind listening to it. Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't mind. Yeah, you can tell me stuff if that you want, I guess. But I guess if it's like too personal, please be careful. And hopefully, it's not too personal. Yeah. Yum 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 yum. Oh man, I went off on a tangent again. Yapping is fun. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, if you hear any weird sounds in the background, as always, please ignore it. Today is Yapping Alice yapping. I will yap and yap until you can't even notice any background sounds. Yeah. Good. Okay. So for my blah 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 blah. Okay, I want to talk about my my Sunday stream. Sunday? Is it Saturday or Sunday? Wasorimashita. Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. So on Sunday I want to talk about I want to like just yap about Berserk. I recently read it and I recently finished it. Well, you know, with the latest chapters. No hope for whenever the next chapters are gonna come out. Berserk is very famous for its long hiatuses. Actually, a lot of seinen titles are very famous for their long hiatuses. So it is something that you just have to accept when you read seinen manga. I try to avoid them because of that. I mean, I really don't want to like get hooked on a comic, on a story, and then realize that, oh my gosh, it's going to take months, years to actually get an update. Like for example, okay, Berserk is one thing. Berserk, I originally intended to read it only after it's finished. I think I've said this many times, but here I am repeating it. But anyways, yeah, I intended to like just read it when everything is finished, you know, when the final chapter has come out. But you know, after the author Mr. Miura's death, well, you can't really hope for it to get finished, right? Yeah. So after I got wind of it, I'm like, yeah, rest in peace. But you know, Berserk will not be completed at all. You know, even if like someone else continues it, it's not you know the Berserk that you know. It's not Miura's Berserk, so it's a bit different. My sister's like me, a gamer. The thing is, she is a gacha player. Mainly Genshin Impact. When I first have her play in this game, I think nothing of it. Until she only plays this game, and she plays it all day. Man, Genshin Impact players, they are wild. I don't know my sis can play the game that much. How? All day? Like 24 hours? Every single time? Amazing. Well, I have seen like the fans of Genshin Impact, and boy do they like it a lot. Gacha games, man. That thing is gambling. I do have a friend who enjoyed it too, but you know, not as much. She would just like I think the game has an autoplay mode. Yeah, so she would click on the autoplay mode, and then she would just leave her phone somewhere. Auto battle mode, I think. Auto battle mode. Yeah, and she would click on that, and then she would just leave the phone and let the characters do battle and all that. I don't know, my sis can play this much. And now you know. Do you like Genshin Impact? Do you play that? Do you enjoy that? What do you think about that game? For me, I tend not to touch gacha games. I look at the art, I think it's nice, and sometimes I see the characters and how popular they are, and then you know you'd always find them on Twitter or you know whenever you like go online. But personally, yeah, I just like looking at it. I have no interest in playing it. It just doesn't grip me. I guess I actually don't really. I mean, I understand the appeal, like I get the appeal, but I don't get it. Does that make sense? Like I get the appeal, but for myself, I don't get it. Like I don't get it. I mean, yeah, that's all I can say it. That's all I can say. You know, I get why people like it, but I don't get it. You know? You know? Yeah, that is pretty confusing. Like yeah, I can see. Oh no, very cute characters, hot characters, pretty awesome character design, and maybe fun gameplay as well, I guess. But for me, it's not really. I guess it doesn't attract me in any way whatsoever. I used to play it until I played it too much and I get bored and then quit. Ooh. Yeah. You know what? When you say that, it's like these gacha games, you know, because they're online. I mean, they are never ending, right? There's always like new stories and new quests and new stuff and new characters, and while that's nice, it's like, when will it ever end? You know, there's no conclusion to it. I think maybe that's why I'm not really interested in it. It's like, it feels like a forever open-ended thing. And it feels like it doesn't have any ending at all. It will never have an ending until you know, until people get bored of it, and then the game can no longer have any new players. So then, you know, the developers would be forced to like shut it down, and then yeah, the game ends. And that's the only way for the game or the story in the game or the game itself to end, when people get bored of it, when people don't want to play it anymore. And that is kind of sad. I would prefer complete games, I suppose. I guess all these online games. No, not really online games. Live service, yeah, that's the word for it, I think. Is it the right word for it? I hope it is. Like live service games, you know, you rely on people logging in daily and buying the skins and playing it like every day. Yeah, but you know, it's never ending. It's never gonna be complete. I guess I didn't like that. It was also the reason why I didn't want to read Berserk, because it was never complete. I mean, it wasn't complete yet, but now, well, now in a way it is complete. So there you go. I went and read it like I forgot when, but sometime recently, yeah. Let's just go with that. So I read that recently and it was pretty good. I will have to say though, you know, there's a lot of annoying discourse about how it has, you know, too much prawns, too much grapes. Okay, I'll just be straight. Too much sexualizing. Oh my god, I hate that word. It used to be a normal word, but a lot of annoying people on Twitter, of course, and also on Reddit, of course, watering down the word and making it annoying. Ugh. They've turned it into soulless buzzwords that I really don't like to say. But yeah, anyways, there's a lot of that in in Berserk. There is a crap ton of that, but it's very normal for seinen, or a lot of seinen. Sometimes, you know, most of the time, I think that seinen authors, they like to take advantage of the fact that, you know, it's seinen. So yeah, we can put in as many explicit scenes as we want. A lot of the times, you know, personally, you know, just saying, personally, as a girl, I can see that sometimes, okay, you're just being a perv at the moment. You're just drawing this because you're a perv. I mean, yeah, there is a reason why you drew this. It follows a story, you know. There's a plot related reason for you in doing this, but most of the time you can just see, oh, okay, you perv. But hey, it is their show, it's their story, so they can do whatever they want, right? So if you don't like it, then maybe don't read it. Right? I don't really mind about the I don't really mind the hypersexualized content, I guess. I mean, there's worse, and more like I just brush it off, you know. If I really can't stand it, then I would have stopped reading it. But for Berserk, I don't mind, and it was interesting. I have to say though, it's not like it's not as good as people hype it out to be, but it is pretty good. It is pretty fun to read. A lot of people's favorite arcs when it comes to Berserk was the Golden Age arc. I think that was like the third arc, the second arc. I might be wrong. I read the whole thing in like a few days. I couldn't stop. And that was a lot of people's favorite arcs, but mine, I actually like Berserk like in the later stages, when it became a bit of a high fantasy-ish. Like before Berserk is a fantasy. I mean, you have a lot of fantastical elements. Like you have like monsters, the apostles, and you have like Puck, the fairy, the elf. But like it's not until the later chapters of Berserk, I think chapters 200 plus, I think, that you find out more, that the author, that Mr. Miura, fleshes out more of the fantastical aspects, especially in the Falcon of the Millennium arc. That was my favorite arc. Yeah, if I have to pick, I really like Falcon of the Millennium arc, followed by the Lost Children arc, and then the Conviction arc. Yeah, that was good. They have this like this. Not Ganesha. The Ganesha arc is cool as well, but I prefer, like, I think I would put it under Conviction. So it would be my third liked arc in a list. If I put it in a list, number 1 is Falcon of the Millennium. Number 2 would be Conviction. No, not Conviction. Conviction and Lost Children. Number 3 is Golden, yeah, the Golden Age, and number 4 would be the Ganesha, the what do you call that? The Kushan arc. Yeah, if I have to like list it down that way, because it starts in the Kushan arc, but I think it goes full swing in the Falcon of the Millennium arc, where the author exposes more of the Berserk world. You get to see like this relation with otherworldly beings. You have existences aside from apostles. You have like real fairies, and then you have like witches, and then you also understand that there are beings who are not necessarily evil, and they don't really, I mean, they don't like the apostles, and they don't like the evil creatures that terrify mankind and all that. It's very cool. I like it a lot. I mean, you don't see that as much in the earlier arcs. Like in Golden Age, it's still a fantasy, but more like a medieval fantasy with some political elements in it. Yeah, and some minor fantastical elements, that you have monsters, but you know, it's not as fleshed out as the as when you reach Falcon of the Millennium arc. So yeah. Yapping about it again. I'm supposed to yap about it on Sunday, but you know, I just felt like talking about it. And yeah, the art was good. The art was really great, I think. But you know, if you read it online, it's not as good as having a printed version of it. There's the Berserk collection, but man, it is expensive, and I don't know if I like Berserk that much to actually get my hands on it. For now, not so much actually, not so much. I do like it. It's okay. It's fun. It's pretty fun. It's just sad that it could not get a proper animated version, probably because of the a lot of explicit subject matter in the manga itself. That's not very easy to translate to animation, you know, because when you put something on TV, you have to follow certain rules, because a lot of people watch TV more than books, you know, because yeah, more than manga, because when you put it on TV, like especially on general channels, the probability of children and you know, the G-rated audience in general of watching it, parents, children, all these people, the probability of them seeing it is very, very high. So you know, you can't put things that are too explicit, and but you know, if you water things down, then the fans will get angry. So it's tough. Adapting it is tough, and I can understand, especially, you know, if they want to adapt the Lost Children arc. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that is going to be a challenge. Oh boy. I think you know, you might get like moral guardians trying to sue them if they actually try to adapt that arc, because oh yeah, that arc is not it is one of the more shocking arcs, I guess. Not really shocked, but because it well, you know, based on the name Lost Children, it involves children, and it involves a lot of violence on children. So that's usually a big no-no when it comes to general TV. Not something that you want parents to see, not at all, unless you want to be, you know, sued, or you want to get a huge mob surrounding your company and trying to tell you to cancel the show because it's going to ruin children and make their brains, poison their brains or something. Yeah. Kind of like stuff on TikTok, you know? TikTok's stupid and it has a lot of stupid trends. And you have children following these trends, but you know, it's up to the parents to not let your children access TikTok. But even then, you know, you still have some parents trying to sue TikTok for certain stupid trends that their children watched. When the parents were the one who didn't you know, monitor what the children was watching in the first place. Like, hey, come on, it's your kid, man. Don't let your kid watch weird stuff on the internet. Just, you know, just let him access PBS or something. And no YouTube for young children. No YouTube, no TikTok. Maybe not Facebook as well. Just you know, PBS. Just put on, I don't know, some Magic English. No, wait, that's from like 20 years ago. Just put on some PBS, man. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends and what else? I don't know a lot of kids shows, but yeah. Just let them watch PBS. Come on. Don't let them access TikTok. Don't let them access TikTok until they reach a certain age. Hello, Youngfa. Hi. Hello. Thank you for following. Hello, I'm Alice and I'm yapping. I'm just blabbering on and on about whatever it is that comes into my head, I guess. Nom 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 nom. But most of the time, I lose track of what I'm talking about, and then I'm like, what was I talking about? Like right now, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Well, I've forgotten. Okay. Give me a moment. I need to check if my internet is okay. If there are any drop frames, if there's any terrible delay, if my connection is fine. Oh, nice. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Great connection. Yatta. Both on, not both. Excuse me. On Twitch, on YouTube, and also on Kick. Yay! Yatta. Okay. I think from now on I wouldn't have to worry much about my connection. I think I found the perfect bitrate to run my streams on. Yay! Valencian, if you're still here, thank you so much for the tips. Lifesaver, I tell you. Lifesaver. Alright, I wanna find another topic to yap about. Let's see. You know, just imagine the loading sound in my head. What to talk about? I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Oh, yeah. You know, I wanna say this. You know, nowadays. Oh man, everything I say start with nowadays. Like the most popular drawing app right now, drawing software is CSP, Clip Studio Paint, right? Before CSP or it was called Manga Studio back then. Before it became the heavyweight. It was like people used Photoshop last time. Photoshop, and then you also have Sai, and then I think Fire Alpaca and Ibis Paint. Those two are pretty recent, but like not recent, but like 5-6 years ago. I might be wrong though. I never touched them. So okay. Once upon a time, Alice, and that's me. Once upon a time, I tried making a webcomic. This was like a very long time ago, okay? A very long time ago. When little Alice is like, not so little, but slightly older. So I tried making a webcomic, and it was a very dumb webcomic. It was very lame, but I was very proud of it. You know, I was very proud of it. And I showed it to my friends. And it was just silly. But, you know, your friends, they're nice to you. So they're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I like it so much, you know. And, you know, I was a weeb. Still I am. So obviously my dream was to be a mangaka. It's like every weeb's dream, you know, to be a mangaka. And then to produce, like, the greatest manga ever to grace this beautiful earth. And then you want to be super popular. And you want everybody to love your stories and all that. So yeah, I made a webcomic once and I tried posting it online. I only managed to post like around 5 chapters before, I think 5 chapters? Was it 4 or 5? It escapes me. But yeah, I tried making it and I only like got got to that amount of chapters before I lost interest. I think I posted it in what was it? Yeah, you have the old sites like Comic Fury and I forgot the other one. Comic Fury, and there's another one. There's a lot of comic sites back then, but you have like two big ones before Webtoon and Tapas came into play. Yeah, these sites that a lot of amateur webcomic artists go to. But I think for me it was Comic Fury, and then I got bored of it, and then I didn't continue it anymore. But it was fun. It was a fun experience. And last time when I drew my webcomic, I used Sai. I still use it until now. But now a lot of people, like many people, especially those who make like webtoons, webcomics, they all use CSP, Clip Studio Paint. And I tried using it. You know, it's what a lot of people use. It's what everybody uses, and it's what it has a lot of like features in it. And from what I've seen, a lot of people enjoy it a lot. It's much easier to draw because you can have like so many brushes and you have a lot of effects, and it's like if Photoshop is made specifically for drawing anime art and drawing stuff in general. Like Photoshop is basically a professional photo editor. It's not really for drawing. It's more specific for editing photos. But you have but you can still draw in it, yeah. But it's more powerful as a photo editor, which is why a lot of people, they would put their finished drawings in Photoshop and then run filters and all that. But for Clip Studio Paint, if you have Clip Studio Paint, you won't need to do that. You won't need to like draw in in CSP, and then you have to like put it in Photoshop to like process it and all that. No, you don't have to do that, because CSP, it has that feature because it's basically Photoshop for art, for drawing. But as much as I want to, as much as I try, even until now I can't get used to it. Clip Studio Paint, it's very hard for me to use. Like this model. Yes, you're super cute. Hello, Camino. Hello. Just yapping. Chilling and yapping, yeah. Yeah, where was I? Oh my gosh, yeah, CSP, and what else? Sai, was it? Oh yeah, this model, right. Okay, so before for this model, this summer model that you're seeing right now, yeah, right, that you're seeing right now, actually, before I drew it in Sai, I made a sketch of it in Sai. But when I wanted to turn it into a live 2D model, I tried drawing it in CSP first. I tried drawing it in Clip Studio Paint first, because I wanted to familiarize myself with that software, and I wanted to like make it my main drawing software. Like I want to move away from Sai, because Sai, as much as I like it, it is amazing. I have been using it for quite a long time. It's just perfect for me. Sai, it's perfect for drawing. It is lightweight, and it's just it doesn't have any extra bells and whistles. It's just there for drawing. You want to draw, and that's it. That's exactly what it gives you. It's there for you to draw, and that's what makes it great. I like it. I like the simplicity of it. You don't have like extra strange buttons that confuse you. Like Photoshop, when you first open Photoshop, it's confusing, right? Because it has a lot of features and it takes you a while to get used to it. And it's not actually for drawing, but it has like great brush selection and all that. And you know what? Even until now, I'm still bad with using the Photoshop pen tool. I cannot get the hang of it. Smooth brain. But yeah. Even when I can use it somewhat better now, I still don't like it. I still can't get used to it. I dislike it a lot. Not good for me. But for Sai, their vector tool is amazing. Even though it's not actually vector, it's just you can like edit the lines. It's like a vector tool, but it's not really vector, because when you zoom in, it's pixelated. So that's that. Yeah, I wish Sai actually has a vector tool, like a real vector tool. Like you can save it as an SVG, a vector file. But no, it does not do that, because it's not really vector. But Sai is like great for drawing. It's just amazing. It's amazing. But CSP is, you know, reportedly even better because you have like all these fancy brushes and all these fancy effects, fancy pens, fancy brushes and all that. No, I've already said brushes. And their brushes, you know, it goes beyond normal drawing brushes. It has like pattern brushes and it has like frill brushes, all these really cool things, and it's like, oh my god, I love it. How can one learn the talk no jutsu that you use? I don't know. I'm actually bad at it, but you know, I guess just yap, I guess? Yeah, I don't know, I'm sorry. Talk about weird things, I guess? Talk about things that you like? Like, what do you like? Talk to people? Go outside? Or maybe, you know, talk to yourself in the mirror. Like you look in the mirror and then you start talking to yourself. And then you just talk about whatever it is that comes into your mind, I guess? You. Hey. Talk to me. You. Aw, that is sweet of you. Thank you. What else? We can talk about that too. I guess just find stuff that you find interesting. Things that you like, or the best way. I think you know what, I think the best way to yap is to find something that you hate actually. Some stuff that you don't like and then you start complaining about it. Complain about stuff that you don't like. Like wireless things. I hate wireless things. Hello, cute Alice in chat. Hello, Prince of Peace. Hello. Yapping and Gorilla. Hope you don't mind. Oh yeah. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah. Oh no. What was I saying? Okay. Yeah. You can talk about stuff that you don't like because complaining is great. Complaining is fun. Like for example, okay, recently I wanted to buy a vacuum cleaner because the one that I have in my house is already old and heavy and I don't like it. So I wanted to buy a new one, right? But everything that they sell, most of the things that they sell are like cordless vacuums. Like vacuums without wires. You have to charge it. Why would I want to use a vacuum that I need to charge beforehand? That is stupid. Wireless things are annoying because, you know, they're not as powerful as things that have like stable connection to electricity, you know? And you have to like charge it before you use it. And then you have to charge it after you use it as well. Because, you know, in case you want to use it suddenly, then you can just use it and you don't have to worry about batteries or charging or whatever. No, I don't like charging it. That's the thing. Yes, it is. Cordless is stupid for a vacuum. It is. It is ridiculous. I know. Just charge it and whatever. But you know, it's something that I want to use for cleaning. You know, I mean, I just want to clean for like a few minutes. Why do I have to charge it? I don't want to charge it. That's so silly. Get a good vacuum. No, it doesn't matter if it's good or not. You know, the fact of the matter is, if you need to charge an appliance before using it, it's silly. You know? Kind of like phones. I don't like phones. like right now, okay? Right now with my laptop, I have it on and I have it connected to a socket. You know, I'm not going to rely on the battery even though the battery is there. I'm going to make sure it's connected to the socket in case anything happens, so I don't have to worry if the battery is dying or not. I have it connected to a stable form of electricity. Preferably bagless. Bagless? Then how are you going to keep all the dust? It's gonna kill your battery life. Wait, really? Oh no! But I don't like relying on the battery because it dies so quickly. Like I wanna leave my laptop for a while, for a long time, and I don't want to like. I hate it when I look at the battery and it says that, oh, you have this much percentage left for your battery. You know, I hate it. I hate that number. It's like, oh my gosh, you're telling me that I have to watch out for my laptop, and I mean, I have to watch out for my laptop for it to like not die. What? Isn't that silly? There. No way. Might as well remove it. Yeah, I should do that. I'll remove the battery. But yeah, I don't like cordless things. I really don't like it. Like headphones as well. You know, you have wireless headphones, and yeah, The wires are a hassle, but at least you don't have to charge them. You know, if you want to use them, you can just plug it in, and then boom, you can use it. You don't have to wait for it to charge. You don't have to listen to stupid to the voice that says, oh, the Bluetooth is not available, or whatever it is that you get when you use a Bluetooth headphone, wireless Bluetooth, whatever. Don't like it. And now they have wireless Bluetooth keyboards as well. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you give yourself a wireless keyboard? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, right? You need to type something, okay? You need to type something. You might need to type whatever it is that you need to type anytime. And then suddenly, oh no, the keyboard, it's not charged and you can't use it. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Now you have to charge it first before you use it. Oh no, you can't connect it to your Bluetooth because it doesn't have enough batteries. Oh no, you have to charge it. That's so stupid. It bad, yeah. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Just plug it to your PC. God. Why is that so hard? You know, take a tiny wire, plug it to your PC, and then it won't die. You won't need to charge it. You can use it whenever you want. It's stable, you know? Why would you have it wireless? Maybe you don't like wires. Maybe you don't like, you know, having to do this. What do you call it? You have to like bind the wires with Velcro or something so that... There was a term for it. I forgot. Wire management. Yeah, that's it. Cable management. That's it. Yeah. Maybe you don't like cable management, but you know, it's a necessary evil. You know, it makes life easier. Having wires. You don't have to worry about it, you know, dying suddenly when you're using it because you don't have enough batteries. You have the most amusing takes. Thank you, as expected from a smooth brain, right? Wink, wink. Okay, I can't wink. I can't wink. I can't wink. I can't wink, but yes. Cordless stuff is just silly. I don't like it at all. Like the phone is a necessary evil, and even then I charge my phone like once a week. I wait for it to like reach 5% battery life, then I charge it. Yeah, that's not a good habit. That's not a good habit, but hey. But you know, before I go out, I would make sure to charge my phone. But other than that, if I'm home, then I will never charge it. I will never charge it until I'm forced to, because I just hate the idea of charging. I really hate it. This is how I feel about controllers. Right, controllers. Like, you need to use that for your game, okay? And then sure, it's nice to not have wires or cables on it because they're annoying. You know, they look annoying. They kind of look ugly and all that, and and you know, sometimes you accidentally like you have it like on your fingers or whatever. But having it cordless, wireless, it's silly. It's silly. It's silly because, you know, when you want to play something, right? And then you remember, oh my gosh, I haven't charged my controller, and then you have to charge it, and then you can't play your game because you have to wait until that stupid thing finishes charging. Boo. Stupid. Just plug it, man. Just plug it. Just plug it in, man. You're gonna use electricity in one way or other, so just plug it. Freaking heck. Being fair, most keyboards can run like 60 to 80 hours on a charge and will just plug in by USB when you need it. Still prefer wired for the slight latency decrease. Ooh. I didn't know. Ooh. But I still stand by my opinion. Wired all the way. I don't like the notion of charging, and I don't like the idea of, you know, suddenly the battery running out and then I'll have to charge it. It's a hassle. If I'm going to like plug it in anyways, then I will do that from the very get-go, right? See? Makes life easier. You don't have to think about charging. You don't have to think about pulling the wire or the cable out. You just have to like plug it in once and then just leave it be. Because you can use it whenever you want without worrying about charging. I do not like wired stuff. I do not like wireless stuff. Same goes with like earbuds, everything really. And mouse, oh my gosh, wireless mouse. Hate it. Hate everything. Hate it, because I'll have to like replace the batteries and then charge the batteries, and then if you know, if I don't want to replace the batteries, then I'll have to buy rechargeable batteries, or maybe, you know, I have to buy like Bluetooth ones, but you know, I still have to charge them. It's such a hassle. I just want to use the things right there and then, you know? Yeah. See? You have to talk about stuff that you don't like because you start complaining about it. Nobody can change my mind about wired stuff. Nobody. Nobody. No matter how much you say that wires and cables are annoying, and they are, I agree 100%. They are annoying. But you know what? The trade-off? I have to charge? No way. I would rather it be annoying, and I would rather properly manage my cables if that means that I can have a stable connection, a stable electrical connection for me to use that thing properly. I don't need to charge. I don't want to think about charging. That's just stupid. That's a waste of my time. I'm gonna use electricity anyways. So yeah, I'll just plug it in. I don't want to charge it. Ooh. Oh man. Nyam 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 nyam. Oh yeah, you know, before this, not recently, that's like last year. Before I developed this a liking for chicken skin. You know, my friend introduced it to me, and it was the greatest thing ever, is what I thought last time. But nowadays, you know, when I try eating it, I realized that I don't like it anymore. I don't like it anymore. It's the flavor is way too strong, and it's way too salty. And I think after eating it for a while, it made me kind of like want to vomit. Yeah, I don't like it anymore. Back in my day, we plugged stuff in and it just worked. Right! Exactly! That's it! You are my person. You understand. That's it. Yes, you just plug things and it worked. You don't need to charge it. You don't need to bother. Oh no. Oh no. It's not charging. Oh no. I need to charge it before I can use it. Oh no. I can't use it because I didn't charge it. I forgot to charge it. Oh no. No. You just plug it in and then boom. It works. That's it. No hassle. Not at all. See? Wired stuff for the win. Wired stuff is always better than wireless stuff. It's gonna work better, it's gonna work faster, and you don't have to think about charging. You know, unless if you have like unstable electrical connection, then you know, that's not just trouble for wired stuff, it's trouble for absolutely everything. That's another thing, yeah. But yes, you just plug it in and then boom, it works. It works. That's it. Wired stuff, better than wireless stuff. Wireless stuff is nice because you don't have to care about cables and all that. I agree. I have used them. It is fun. But good God, the trade-off, the disadvantage, you have to like charge it. And for like Bluetooth mouse, okay, you have to have batteries in them, right? So not only do you have to charge it, but you also have to replace the batteries. So it's like two things that you have to do. And you have to pay like additional stuff to make sure that the mouse worked, or the keyboard, or whatever that you're using. And you know, you'll have to like replace the batteries and these appliances. You will eventually have to replace them because you know maybe you know you can't charge them anymore, and then you realize that, oh, I have to replace them, and that's just like, that's also very silly. Oh, why I come back and now we talk about plugs? It's me. I was complaining about wireless and wired stuff. I don't like wired. I don't like wireless stuff. Last time I tried buying a vacuum cleaner recently, and a lot of it's what was that? What do they call it? Yeah, a lot of it cordless vacuum cleaners. No wire. It was so difficult for me to find a vacuum cleaner with a wire. Can you imagine? Can you believe it? It's like the most basic thing ever, but you can't find it. Everybody's going wireless nowadays, and I hate it. It's like when I try to buy a keyboard or a mouse too. Oh no! Get the Bluetooth one. Get the one with the Bluetooth connection. Get the one that's wireless. No, I don't want that. I want the one with a plug. You think both is good? Good for you. Both is good, to be honest. But for me, I really don't like wired stuff. I really don't like wireless stuff. I do not like the hassle of charging. It angers and offends me. I don't know how to say it, but it angers me so much. I hate wireless stuff. Hate it. I use both of them at the same time. Oh, like you know when you like when you have the battery full, when you have the full battery, you use them. But then when you don't have when the battery's running out, you plug them in. Is it like that? Like that? Well, for me, I would just like it if, you know, I plug it in and I just leave it there and I can use it whenever I want. See? Easy. Do not like wireless stuff. Nobody can change my mind. Nah. Even for laptops, man. I mean, unless, you know, for laptops, it's something that I bring around. So that is understandable, you know, because you can't find a plug easily outside. Most people, you know, take it to charge their phones anyway, so it's not easy to find. No. Yeah. Okay, see? You can talk a lot when you complain about stuff. Complain. We all like to complain. Well, I do. I like to complain a lot. Hope you don't mind. Well, even if you don't mind, I will still complain about it. Like, I use plug mouse and wireless headphones. Ah, yeah. Headphones are great wireless. I can understand because, you know, it gets annoying when the wires get stuck. But still wired for me. The best. And what? And what? Okay. Let me drink for a bit. I have yapped way too much. No. Right. I don't like wireless stuff, and I don't like 2FA. Two-factor authentication. I hate it. I don't know who came up with it, but I hate it. But now I have to use it for just about everything. For banking, for logging in, for all my apps. I hate it. First they tell you to put in a password. And then they're like, oh, we also have to make you go through 2FA because, you know, it's more secure that way. And then I'm like, well, then I wouldn't need to put in a password, right? So they're like, oh no, it's two-layer security, blah 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 blah. Come on. You know, back then we just put in a password and then you're done with it. And if you forget your password or if someone like breaks into your account, then it is understandable, I guess. I mean, just because you put 2FA doesn't mean that, you know, your stuff is more secure. Do you actually believe that 2FA makes your account or whatever that you're using more secure? Because for me, I think that it's a hassle to the user themselves. You know, people want to log in their account, but then they have to wait for verification, and then suddenly for some reason they can't get that verification, or maybe there's problems, or maybe their verification app lost the codes or whatever, you know, or maybe they changed their phone numbers and they forget, you know. So it's a hassle not for the people trying to like hack into your account, but for the people who owns the accounts. You know, 2FA is more of a liability to the people than the criminals that you're trying to defend against. I hate it. Daikirai. Of course, this is because of my experience with Twitch a few days back. I could not get into my account. And I am lucky that my browser did not log me out of my Twitch account, because if it did, then I wouldn't be able to stream on Twitch because I wouldn't be able to log in because I'm having problems with my 2FA. Before I use Google authentication for my 2FA, but then I had to like my phone for some reason after the OS upgrade, Google deleted all of my codes and I cannot back it up. And I cannot access my accounts. I can't access at all. I keep saying that, oh, it's the same phone number. Why won't you send me the verification to my phone number? Why won't you understand that my phone deleted my backup codes? And I can't access my account. I can't. I try emailing them. Well, eventually, you know, after I emailed them, I did get a reply and they did help me. So thank you, Twitch staff support. But yeah. It was such a hassle. If you don't want passwords to default to 32 symbols or over 2FA is a sort of a necessary evil. I dislike it so much though. It's a necessary evil, huh? I guess, you know, nowadays with all the cyber hacking and stuff. But I really don't like it. Because it's more than a hassle. It's a huge problem. Because suddenly, you know, sometimes your phone you either like maybe you upgrade your phone or you change your phone, or maybe you know a lot of times you don't get the codes. Maybe there's some problems with the app or whatever, and then you'll have to go through a lot of you have to go through a lot of workarounds to get your codes to confirm that yeah, I am the owner of this account. You have to like send emails and then try to contact these the webmasters and all that. Prince of Peace, thank you for that. But yeah, I do not like 12A. I do not like it. I dislike it. I dislike the current stupid things that you have to do just to sign in your account. That's not even your private account, you know? Like last time they want you, like, this isn't Twitch of course, this is just like other phone apps. They want you to scan your face so that you can make an account there, and I'm like, what? I just wanted to I just needed this app because I need to order food. That's it. Why do you need to see my face? I mean, is it my address enough? I have already confirmed my address. Why do you need to look at my face? Why? Why do I need to scan my face? Why do you need to know how my voice sounds like? I mean, I can call you, right? If I don't get my delivery and all that. I hate it. I hate all of it. Die. Oh man, this has become a complaining stream. I apologize for that. Well, it's also a good way for me to practice yapping. So yap. Yum. Oh, I was talking about CSP just now. Oh my gosh, I went off on another tangent again. Okay, so CSP, before I drew this model in Sai, I tried drawing it in CSP, Clip Studio Paint, because I want to familiarize myself with the software, but I just couldn't. It was complicated for me. I didn't even know half of the buttons there, and I tried like I wanted to try using the vector tools, because in CSP the vector tools are actually vector tools, and you have like the vector mode. So when you paint, when you draw, and when you like shade and put in colors, they automatically turn it into vector mode, I think. So when you resize the image won't be pixelated or squished or damaged in any way, because you know it's vector. Vector images, they retain the quality of your image. But I didn't understand what I was doing. I couldn't get used to the vector tools, and I couldn't get used to the brushes as well. It was difficult for me to find the brush that I like to shade, to color the way I want. It was a very awkward experience. Like, I eventually understood which button did what, but I didn't like it. It was very overwhelming for me. I want to try to get used to it, but every single time I didn't like it at all. I guess I'll have to use it again and again and again to try, but in the end I defaulted to using Sai back. Like this model, I gave up using it in I gave up drawing it in CSP, and I just went back and drew it in Sai. Funny to think that vector graphics are older than pixels. Really? I didn't know. For real? What? Oh my god. What? Oh my gosh. TIL. You know a lot of stuff. You know, like last time you told me about the mocap for Soul Edge, and the fact that it was like the word ninja is banned in the UK. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. That's so silly. UK, why did you ban the word ninja? Ninjas don't exist anymore. I mean, they used to exist, but you know, back in the Edo period, which is like what, before 15th century? I don't know. It's like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They don't exist anymore. UK, they don't exist anymore. You don't have to censor it anymore. Let people say ninja. Let people say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It won't harm anyone. I promise, I think. Vector graphics are older than pixels. Oh my gosh. Now I know. Huh. I thought pixels would be, you know, older than vector graphics. Because vector graphics are superior to pixels. Well, in certain ways, in the fact that it can retain the image. But, you know, when it comes to pixels, you have more freedom in drawing, in painting. You know, it looks better. Because you can do a lot of stuff for vector. I mean, You do get some restraints, I guess. Hmm. Yeah. Stretching my tongue. Seashells on the seashore. Okay. Okay. Anyway, some week ago, my dad go to the market. He saw a wooden katana and he buy it. The sword is so cool. Really? You have a sword in your house. Oh my gosh. Now you can use it to defend yourself and your family from evil robbers and thieves and anyone who gets into your house. You wouldn't need a dog. You have a katana. It gives you power! Power to defend yourself against your foes. A katana, huh? I think swords are illegal around where I am. Yeah, definitely nobody's gonna sell them here. Too bad. But then again, you know, even if I have a katana, I would probably injure myself and stab myself with it by accident. Maybe that's why the UK banned the word ninja. But then again, you know, you have knives and, well, ninjas do use knives, as in they call it shuriken. No, they call it kunai. And throwing daggers or whatever, but you know, it's still a knife, it's still a blade, so makes no sense. I don't understand censorship. I do not. It's weird. But it's more like, you know, a form of censorship by the reigning powers, not to protect you, but to protect their own interests. You know, it has nothing to do with how much it affects you. It only has, you know, they're only doing it for their own purposes. You know, they don't care about you. That's why they censor it. They don't care about you. They just care about themselves. That's why they censor it. It's never for your good. If they say it's for your good, it's a lie. It's a propaganda. Okay. Anyway, I keep slurring my words. I'm so sorry. I want to try talking as clearly as possible, but it happens when you are a smooth brain. It comes with the territory. 99.99% cute, and 0.001%, is that even the right calculation? Brain, yes. 0.0000001% brain, which is not a lot at all. Oh yeah, I was talking about the CSP stuff. Oh my gosh. Right, Clip Studio Paint. In the end, this model, I drew it in Clip Studio Paint. I drew everything. I drew and colored and yeah, did everything back in inside, not Clip Studio Paint, inside. Yeah. Maybe for my next model, I'll try to draw in Clip Studio Paint, but I don't like it. But you know, it's. I feel like I wanted to draw a personal webcomic for myself. But you know, Sai isn't very good for webcomics. Yeah, it's great for drawing, but when it comes to like formatting stuff, you know, panels and all that, it's not very good. I would use Photoshop for that, but it's a hassle to move between Sai and Photoshop. But CSP, if you can use CSP, then you wouldn't have to do that. You can do it all in CSP, and CSP is like way faster than Photoshop, because for Photoshop, if you have like a file that's way too large, your computer, no matter how strong or how powerful your computer is, it's going to end up crashing, because that's how Photoshop is. Photoshop kind of sucks when it comes to minimizing resources and maximizing output. It crashes and hangs a lot. Bleh. He bought 2 swords, by the way, one for me and one for my sister. Oh my gosh, now you guys are sibling swords people. Swordsman, a swordsman and a swordswoman. Have a battle. Fight to the death. No, don't fight to the death. Please don't. Hey, Primrose, yay! How about trying Krita? Does Krita has a vector? I've never tried it. Yeah, I've never tried Krita. My options are only either like Photoshop, Sai, and recently CSP, because I am interested in its webcomic abilities. Like, it is very, very good for webtoons. It is very, very good for webtoons, and it's very interesting for me to see like webtoon artists drawing in CSP, and then they would put the videos, and then I would watch like how they draw in it, how they use the assets. They have 3D assets. They have brushes that you can use for just about everything, like hair brushes and ribbon brushes, outfit brushes, all these fancy assets that you can't find in Photoshop or inside. And they even have like special stores where they sell specific assets for comic making. It's so cool. I wish I can use CSP. I guess the only way is for me to practice it, but man. It's so difficult. Starting new is so difficult. It's like when I first started using Live 2D. Good lord, you have no idea how whew, it was difficult. Live 2D was difficult when I first started. It was so hard, man. You have no idea how much I cried and how much I ripped my hair just to make things work, and then stupid things keep happening, and then everything went wrong, and I'm like, where, how, and where did I go wrong? How do I fix this and all that? That kind of stuff still happens now, but you know, less because I'm used to it now. So now after I got used to it, I kind of like it. So that is probably gonna be the same way. If I got used to CSP, I would like, you know, right now I'm whining about, oh no, it's so hard to use, Alice can't understand the buttons, blah 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 blah. But actually, you know, maybe after I got used to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this thing, it's the greatest thing ever, nya, 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 like that, because you know, that's how it is. That's how it is. Every single time. I have never used Krita or Ibis Paint. Ibis Paint, how do you pronounce it? Ibis? Ibis? Nyam nyam nyam. Isn't Ibis Paint? Ibis, whatever. Isn't it on the phone? How can people draw on their phones? I mean, I've seen people do it, but I'm like, how? How can you stand drawing on the phones? Because you have to use your hands a lot. And like, well, drawing uses your hands, but like you hold a pencil or a stylus, so it's kind of different. But like rubbing your hands on the screen many times, it kind of feels weird. It kind of feels weird. And it feels very tiring, and I don't understand how they're able to do it. I guess they're like superhuman or something. Also, don't worry too much about making most art lossless. It's cool, but unlikely we're going past, say, 8K in the next decade. Ooh. We're going 8K, huh? Scary to imagine. Lossless is nice, but yeah, you're right. But you know, when it comes to like, for example, like for this is just what I've seen, okay? I've seen like web artists, webcomic artists, webtoon artists on YouTube, you know. The reason most of them use CSP is because, you know, for the vector layers, because after they publish their comics, their webtoons online, if it gets really popular and they have to like print it out and publish it, it's easier for them to do that if they draw in vector layers in the first place. So they don't have to redraw it. They can just, you know, adjust some stuff, do some moving here and there, and then boom, they can get it ready for publishing. So I think that's like one of the biggest pros of Clip Studio Paint for professional webtoon artists, I suppose. But you know, if you just want to make a webtoon for like to post them online, then you don't really have to worry about that much quality. So yeah, you're right. Now that you talk about it, my sister draws on her phone. She does? Does she use like Ibis Paint? I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. The app that I usually see people drawing on the phone is Ibis Paint. Bleh. Cannot pronounce it, nya. Nya. Dummy. Like I've seen like some tutorials whenever I Google tutorials on how to render this, how to paint this. And I would see like Ibis Paint tutorials for a lot, I think. There's a lot of them. A lot of them. Way more than normal coloring tutorials. And also CSP tutorials. Those things are everywhere. Many years ago there are a lot of side tutorials, but now you know, it's like an old stuff, forgotten. Very few, I mean, a lot of people use it. A lot of people still use it, but you know, they're not as vocal about it as people who use CSP or other stuff, I guess. Fire Alpaca and Krita, I think, the one that you mentioned, Metal Pig, and also what was it? Ibis Paint as well. Yeah. And then okay, yeah. GIMP. Do people still use GIMP? I remember when it first came out, people were touting it as the one program that's going to defeat Photoshop. You know, it's open source, it's amazing, yada yada yada, and I actually tried using it. It was okay, but it is quite lacking, very lacking actually compared to Photoshop. So I ended up not using it, and I just, you know, use Sai most of the time. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've been yapping. My work lay untouched. My work lay untouched. My work is untouched. What the heck? Never mind then. Never mind. Who cares? I should draw and paint more, but way too many hobbies. I get you. You want to do everything and anything that you know that you see. So many interesting things, but so little time. But then, you know, sometimes you have this one moment in your life where you have a lot to do, but you just feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so bored. Has that ever happened to you? I think it has happened to me like a few times. Like, there are things that I can do, but everything feels so boring, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I feel empty. I'm bored. There are things that I can do, but I don't want to do them. But I'm bored. GIMP is in the next 3 months finally getting non-destructive editing. What? GIMP is still going on? Wow, I thought they've already cancelled it for so long. Huh. Is it good? Is it any good? I mean, the one time that I used it, that was a very long time ago. I don't really know, the state of it. And I don't really hear a lot of people using it, actually. Sometimes you see posts of people trying to find alternatives to Photoshop and all that, but I have to be honest, the alternatives that they post, yeah, they're quite lacking. I will say though, CSP is much better than Photoshop when it comes to art, but therein lies a problem. Photoshop is not meant for art. Photoshop is meant for editing pictures. So the comparison doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So it doesn't really matter, yeah, because, you know, yeah, CSP is better than Photoshop, but, you know, CSP is for drawing. So obviously, if you're an artist, it's gonna be better to draw in CSP. But for Photoshop, if you're like a professional photo editor, then yeah, Photoshop wins. Krita is also open source and way better for drawing than GIMP. Ooh, maybe I should Google that. I never. Mate. Krita. I never cared about it. Does it have vector in it? Okay. It's free, right? Yeah. Krita is free, right? Krita is free. Yeah, of course it's free. It's open source. Stupid question. Hey, but there's no such thing as stupid questions in life, right? And that's just me trying to defend my smooth brainness. There are stupid questions and I ask them a lot. Oh yeah, can you sing if you don't mind me ask? I can sing very well in the showers. But normally, no, I am a terrible singer. I think I did like post a very silly song, Christmas song in Japanese last year. But it's very bad. I like it, but it's very bad. I'm not good at singing. I don't know how to sing. I mean, I can pretend to be good at singing. I want to be good at it, but like, I'm terrible at it. You know, a lot of VTubers, they post like covers and all that, and I would really like that. It's like part of my goals, but I'm so bad at it. Like, if I sing, your ears will bleed. Like you know, a lot of VTubers, they do karaoke and all that, but I can't because I'm not good at singing. I'm so awful at it. Like, if you hear me sing, yeah, I can try singing terribly right now, but I don't know what song to sing. Yep, free. Yeah, I'm looking at the site. Does it have vector features? I wonder if it's good for like webtoon or comic style art. You know, I have a lot of things to do right now, but I have this urge to to like make or draw a webcomic just for myself. Is it that bad? Yes. Yes. It's terrible. Terrible. It's really awful. I mean, it's just bad. I'm embarrassed. It is very bad. I mean, you can see it if you look at my older videos. It's very bad. But I don't wanna remove it, I guess, because well, it's still something that I put effort in. So I'll just leave it be, and we can laugh at it together. Yeah, I'm not good at singing, although I wish I can be good at it. Maybe I have to practice. Yeah, 知らないよ. Bad at it. I mean, I like to hum and I like to make silly noises, but I don't know about singing. Maybe we can sing. I don't know what song to sing. I don't know songs. I don't know any songs. Maybe I can sing. No, wait, I don't know how that song goes. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Yeah, I'm bad at it. I have no confidence in it. But how do I say this? I'm bad at it, but I kind of like doing it. And I don't really, if people say I sound bad, or if people laugh at me for it, then I think I wouldn't mind, because that's the truth. I would agree, and I would just try to laugh along. Hey, Krita should have vectors. Ooh, cool. Also has separate and customizable workspaces. Oh my gosh. You know what? Wait a minute. I want to see if it has like, it should have it. Like a mirror feature. Like yeah. Like when you draw like VTuber models, you have this line separating it so that you can draw symmetry. That's it. Symmetry. Oh, it does have it. Okay, symmetry. Ooh, okay. Like, actually, you know what? The main reason that I'm interested in CSP is the fact that it has really good vector. What do you call it? The word escapes me. It has really good vector features. Yeah, that's it. It has really good vector features, and it's like optimized for creating webtoons, and it has amazing brushes. So yeah, those three: vector and comic making and amazing brushes. Though to be fair, as much as I like the brushes, I think I will end up not using them. Even if I like download a lot of brushes, I will always end up using the default brushes. It's always like that, you try to collect many brushes and patterns and all that because you think, oh, they're gonna be useful, I'm gonna use them. But no, at the end at the end of the day, you won't use them. You'll just default to like the brush that you've always used this entire time. It's like a drawing version of Blender but less mature. Oh, adolescent Blender. Oh, it does have how to draw symmetry. Yum. Oh, it does. I wonder if there are people who use Krita for webtoon making. I wanna see. Ooh, there are people who do use it. Oh my gosh, there are people who do use it. But I guess, it doesn't matter if what software you use. If you're really good at art, then you can make use of just about anything and everything. Yeah, okay. It's not as good as CSP when it comes to comic making. Understandable though, because CSP is wholly focused on making comics or manga, because it was Manga Studio before they changed the name to CSP. Lots of hotkeys. E for eraser, B for brush. Ooh. Okay. I wanna look at Ibis paint or Ibis, whatever. It's very popular. Huh. Let's see. Nya. Okay. I can see. Looking at a YouTube video, it's pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm interested enough to try it though. But if it has a vector features, then yeah, I would be interested to try it. I like vectors. I like drawing with vector layers. Makes life easier, and I don't know, I just like it a lot. Like for my model right now, some parts I draw by hand, but most parts I drew it with Sozaiya vector tool. Like it a lot. Layers, non-destructive editing, and effects also has some layer blend modes. Ooh, based on old Photoshop. Ooh, okay. Pretty cool. The interface kind of reminds me of old GIMP. That's just me, I guess. That's just me. Okay. Oh, already. You know what? Maybe one day I can try making a drawing stream where I try whatever app it is that I'm interested in. Maybe I can try that next week. But I don't know what to draw. And I'm embarrassed to draw in front of everyone. I am embarrassed. I'm very slow. Yeah, Dana. How do people? I see a lot of like people doing art streams, and I salute them. How do you do that? How are you so good at drawing in front of people? Cause I can't. I get embarrassed. Yeah, Dana. I've been enjoying Krita for lazy pixel art. Ooh. You can use Krita for pixel art. Wow. Okay. Yum. Ooh, yum. I guess in the end, you just have to use it to get used to it. Sage advice. You have to get used to it, I guess. For everything, for Krita, and also for CSP, and also for everything. Thank you for telling me about Krita though. It does look interesting. CSP is like super duper expensive. Like, ugh. That is one drawback. Like, I'm interested to like try it for real. But when I look at the price tag and the subscription model, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want this. Shh. I don't want it. Like, why can't you just sell that thing like at once? You know? Give it like one price tag, and then when you buy it, it's yours. You don't have to pay it monthly. Can you just like buy it one time? I mean, why do you have to pay things monthly? It's not like electricity or water or my internet or anything. That's it. Oh yeah, subscription-based models. I cannot pronounce it. Subscription-based models. Yeah, that's it. Subscription-based payments, all that. Yeah, I dislike it. I dislike it thoroughly. The age of paying for something and owning it is dying. Now everything is being rented to you. You can't just pay one full amount and then get that stuff and then own it. No, you have to like pay it every month. And when you stop paying for it, you're gonna get charged for not paying it. And then you can't have that thing anymore. You can't have that thing anymore unless you keep paying it every month, which is stupid and a scam. It's a scam. I tell you, it's a scam. I do wish custom palettes were more intuitive. Oh, and Krita? Wait until they do a humble bundle. I think they usually do 1 year or so. Maybe usually, I don't know what time. Christmas maybe? They usually do like a lot of huge discounts around that time. So I'll see, but you know. What if I don't like CSP? What if, you know, I get used to it but I still don't like it? That would mean that, no, I paid it for like... I wasted money on it, on something that I don't like. That sucks, right? Maybe I'll try Krita first. I like vector stuff. I like it, I like it. There are some people who use it to make webtoons. Ooh. Interesting. Mate. Honestly, you know, if you actually if you just want to draw comics or anything, if you just want to draw anything, the programs don't really matter. Like I can still draw inside if I want to make comics or whatever. I mean, I used to do that. It was a hassle to bring it over to Photoshop for cutting though, so that's one thing. We shall see, we shall see. I shall try to get used to whatever program it is that I decided on. It doesn't matter. The skills don't matter. I mean, it's never the program. It's the artist. I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, nah. Oh my gosh, I've been yapping for 2 hours straight. That explains why my throat is dry. Okay, I'm just gonna let the stream run while I do whatever it is that I'm doing. Gonna rest from talking for a bit. Enjoy the music. I got it from hello, M Kupil. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. Gomenasai, please don't take it against me. I am a maroon and I always fumble with my words. Sorry. But enjoy yourself, enjoy the music and the ambience, I suppose. Oh, you know what? You know what? Okay, I still, you know, do you know DL site? So I use that site. Now, a bunch of idiots, banks, I swear. Okay, banks have forbidden the use of credit cards and debit cards like Visa and MasterCard from DL site. DL site is a site from Japanese where they sell like doujin stuff, like games from Japanese, and like a lot of resources. DL site, it also has like a lot of, you know, a lot of pornography, but it also has an all ages section which I use a lot to buy like resources. Like my music, my BGM that I use for my streams, I bought it from DL site. I've been using that site for a long time to buy whatever it is that I like. Most of them being resources and pictures and all that. Man, you got very good talking skills. I do. Thank you for the compliment. I still have like a long way to get better because like as you have noticed, I keep like fumbling around with my words and slurring my speeches, like I can't pronounce this word and that word, and I get like and I lose my train of thought, and I'm like blah, 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 like that. And I kind of like my tongue I get like my tongue gets twisted. Haha, tongue twister. Yeah, so thank you. That's a very nice compliment. I shall try to get better. Thank you. Yata. Krita isn't perfect, but a few more major versions and a bit UI design, and I think it will be pretty great. I think, you know, because nowadays, like, this is the era of everything online. So if they can like improve comic making features, because that's what a lot of people are looking forward now. A lot of artists and a lot of like newbie artists, because many of us are influenced by webtoons, because, you know, during COVID, when COVID started, a lot of people didn't know what to do. And that's how, you know, VTubers and webcomics especially, they get this surge of popularity, a popularity boom. So everybody's reading webcomics and web novels and, you know, watching streams and all that, because you can't get out. You can't get out of your house and you can't do much. So this, so, you know, it's like a completely internet life, a complete internet life. I guess that's why a lot of people nowadays, they have, like children especially, you know, children and teens, they have difficulty differentiating. You see, I mispronounced my words. Like separating their real life and their internet life. And this is why you have a lot of people like writing stupid things on Twitter and Tumblr or whatever they're using right now. Like they are using it as their private diary. Like you don't write stuff that you don't want the public to know on a public site. You know, you don't tweet weird stuff that you don't want people to read. You don't tweet like creepy things or, you know, stuff that you only want yourself to read. Even if you like lock your profile. What if you know there's like a site upgrade and then everyone's profiles are unlocked? What if suddenly Elon decided, oh no, likes are gonna be public again, and then boom, everybody's gonna see all those weird likes that you've done, that you've clicked. Everybody's gonna see all those weird stuff that you that you favorited because you thought, oh, nobody's gonna see it. Ah ha ha. Joke's on you. Now everybody can see it. Nah, ha, ha, ha. What are you gonna do then, huh? You can't do anything. People are gonna see it. So, don't do that. Don't like stuff in public. Just be anonymous. Don't write things that you don't want people to see. OPSEC people. Is that how you pronounce it? You know, back in my day... Yeah, but seriously, like back in those days, stranger danger was a huge thing, and people are advised not to like share their life on the internet. Like don't talk to like, you know, don't give like private information to strangers. Don't write stuff that you don't want people to see. Don't post your address. Don't post where you work. Don't just don't post your school. Just don't do that. You know, don't do stuff that's going to implicate your personal life. But nowadays, people are very eager to do that. Guitar prices are just now going down from COVID times, but wood prices are still crazy. Back then, right? Yeah. A lot of things. Everything got popular because nobody, you know, during COVID, people can't do stuff. So they have to like sit in their rooms and try to find a new hobby, or else they'll go nuts. Be base, embrace cringe, exactly. But you know, don't post weird stuff online that you don't want people to read, because then you will have to endure the consequences that come. And you know, I don't post pictures of yourself as well. You know, don't do that. Don't do that. That's scary. And don't go into Discord. If you have a Discord, don't use an email or a name that can be connected to yourself. Like, make sure it's as anonymous as possible and no one can track you ever. Or maybe don't use Discord at all. No? You know, I can't imagine. I mean, I lost count how many times for VTubers especially. How many times VTubers like accidentally shown stuff they're not supposed to because it's on Discord. Like, you know, a lot of major drama and all that. Of course I won't go into detail, but like, not just VTubers actually, YouTubers and streamers, like a lot of stupid stuff happened just because, you know, they're on a Discord call core. They're on Discord and then they didn't turn it off while they stream, or maybe they thought that, you know, it doesn't matter if they show it on their streams, and then only to be proven wrong a few seconds later when something that people aren't supposed to see is suddenly shown on the stream. And then people see the stream and then they're like, oh my god. Ooh. And then boom, more drama. So yeah. OPSEC. To be fair, I'm not very good at that either. But I try. I'll try. Yeah, I try. I try not to. Internet safety is important. The world is a scary place and you must defend yourself in however way possible. It's not paranoia if it makes sense. Okay? Okay. Yum 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 yum. Ooh, now that I think about it, since I'm streaming on Friday and Saturday and Sunday as well after this, that means if I do manage to stream on those days, that means I've streamed 7 days. Oh my gosh, I've streamed for 7 days. Potentially I am streaming for like 7 days a week. Wow, Wow. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, Alice. I'm praising myself, of course. Ito, okay. You know what? I'm not doing work anymore. What the heck? I'll just close this document. Oh, mama. You know, the one thing that a lot of people would like to be, and I think this applies to just about everyone. Everyone, I think, you know, based on my shallow experience, like almost everybody wants to be an author or a comic writer or a script writer, something along those lines, or someone who produces like something creative in life. Almost everybody wants that, right? It's kind of funny. I wonder what that means. Authenticity is surprisingly rare. Not saying mix IRL with URL, but people are so judgmental and afraid of social judgment that it's dying. Yeah, because I think someone said this. I forgot who, but it was something that I saw on the internet, and it sounds quite doomer. How do I say this? It sounds very cynical. Yeah, that's the word. It sounds very cynical, but I can't help but agree. Oh, so the saying is, when you put something on the internet, right? When you put something on the internet, it becomes somewhat of a product. You know, you put something on the internet and people are gonna comment on it. So it's like, you know, it's like a product. So people are gonna comment on it no matter what you do. So if you don't want to face very critical judgments from just about everyone, because the internet is no better than a public toilet. You know, people just throw stuff in there, and people are anonymous, and even if they are not, they typing stuff through the screen is much easier than actually saying it face to face. So you have like people, a lot of weirdos coming out from the woodwork, saying whatever it is that they want to say without caring about the consequences. Yeah, you get a lot of that. That's why I think you have to be careful of what you want to post on the internet. If you can handle it, then go ahead and do it. But if you can't, and for me, most certainly that I don't think I can. Better not post it, you know, if you can't risk it, because the things that people say online, oh my gosh, it is beyond judgmental. Some of it is like outright evil. And because people jump each other so much with extremes, it's the people who say screw it often do it out of spite. Yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, they're like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. I wonder if that's a good mentality to have. I mean, it's nice to not care about what people think about you, but then again, you know, caring about people's perceptions is like part of society, part of like humanity as a whole, so that you can differentiate between what's wrong, what's acceptable, and what's not acceptable, is what I think. But you know, sometimes, a lot of times, you know, people judge things way too much, and not all rules in society are good. You know, it comes with its own stereotypes and assumptions that may or may not be healthy for certain people. You know, like for example, easiest example would be like marriage and all that. Like for both men and women, you know, if you reach a certain age and then you don't have kids yet, you're not married yet, and then people will hound you about it. When are you gonna get a partner? When are you gonna get kids? And all that. Or people who have like different lifestyles, different choices. You know, what we would call like mavericks. I think not really mavericks, but people who are just slightly different from others. Yeah. Those types of people, you know, they would be questioned too, like, why are you doing this kind of thing? You know, how are you going to survive with it? Why do you have this job? You should have another job. You should have taken this job, which is better for you and pays more, yada yada yada. You shouldn't do this, blah blah blah. But I'm probably going off on a weird tangent. And I apologize for that. One thing people forget is giving and having grace. Give each other more than the benefit of the doubt. That is true. But then you also have like, you know, it's hard, I guess, because sometimes, you know, when you want to do good and you do good, and then you have these people who call you, you know, like fake, or you're doing it like just to show off to people, that kind of stuff. It is really vexing. For me, I follow this tenet of like when you talk to someone, you know, about certain things, like if you can't say anything nice, and it's better if you don't say anything at all. Like if you don't like something, you know, if you don't that's rich coming from me because I just whined about something, but hey. But like you know, when you're talking to someone and then, you know, they like something that you don't like, so maybe, you know, refrain from saying anything that bad about it if you can help it, you know, because sometimes it's better if you just, you know, keep quiet if you can't say anything nice, you know. Like you said, give each other more than the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you can just, you know, smile and agree and try to be as polite as you can. Especially now on the internet, I guess, you know, like I don't really want to go too in depth in drama and all that, because, you know, that's boring. You don't really want to talk about that, right? But like, you know, based on what you say, Twitter, let's just use Twitter, you know, it's a cesspool. There's always like silly drama over and over and over again. But yeah, you see a lot of these nasty, okay, let's just use that word, a lot of these nasty things that, you know, are better off unsaid. Like you don't need to say, you don't need to be like that judgmental, you know. But people still say their stuff. People still, you know, attack and lambast others. Like yeah, there's this one like recent post like 2 days ago, yesterday, I don't know. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me saying it, but please do stop me if I'm being too much, or if I'm going like too deep in the drama tangent, because I wouldn't like to do that. But you know, when I don't notice it, I would appreciate it if you like tell me not to, if you advise me against it. That would be deeply appreciated. Yeah. But anyways, it was this Twitter post about someone who really doesn't like streamers who are very loud, you know, who are very loud and energetic, and the post complains that oh my gosh, you're so loud, like nobody wants to listen to you, like it's 6 a.m. over here. Basically, it's a post that condemns people who are like way too loud and energetic, and that, you know, you shouldn't be so loud and energetic, you should be calmer, you shouldn't like act this way. And it is baffling to me because like, who are you to comment on someone's stream, or how a streamer acts in his or her stream, right? Unless it's something downright illegal, then sure, you should do something about it. But you know, it's just someone complaining, and not really complaining, more like it's not complaining. If it's on Twitter, they're always like lambasting or just, you know, criticizing people out of spite. Very, very spiteful words over very, very small things that wouldn't really matter. Like this person was complaining about how streamers act in their streams, how streamers shouldn't be so loud or so noisy because it's annoying. And I'm like, what? I mean, it's not something that you're forced to watch. So if you don't like the streamer's way of handling his or her stream, the streamer's personality, then don't watch it. Don't watch it. Like for me, you know, if people don't like my stuff, then yeah, I accept that. Then you don't have to watch, you know, because your time is yours and you can choose whatever that you want to watch. You know, it's like you're free to choose whatever you want to do or you want to watch. You know, you're free to entertain yourself however you want. But this Twitter post, it was like criticizing such a thing so spitefully that it made me laugh. I mean, usually this kind of thing, I don't really know how to react to it other than laugh about it, because, well, who are you to comment on that, man? People can stream however they want, unless it's illegal, then sure. Then you can like criticize it because this streamer is maybe doing something that is going to hurt other people because it's against the law. But you know, if it's just like a streamer, a harmless streamer, like just being excited and giddy and happy and loud, and you're like, oh my god, you shouldn't be so happy and loud, it's so annoying. That's so mean. That's so mean. Like, why would you say that? Like, what's your problem, man? Like, why do you feel the need to write that? Even if you don't... I mean, okay, why do you feel the need to tweet that? Even if you don't like it. Which is, you know, you can dislike whatever you want, man. Like, you don't like something? Yeah, that's fine. I don't like a lot of things too. But, you know, maybe, stuff like that. You don't need to tweet it. You can just, you know, write it in your personal diary, your journal, or maybe you can, like, tweet it. I mean, you can write the tweet, but then don't post it. Delete it after you finish writing it because it's not something that's not important at all. It's your personal feelings. Put it in your diary, in your journal, in your like log blog or whatever. But don't tweet it. Why would you tweet it? Why do you seek validation from something so spiteful? Why would that make you happy? But you expect people to say, "Oh my gosh, Oomfy, you're right. Oh my gosh." Oh, I hate saying that. Slang. The worst thing about time is you never get any back. Yeah, that's right. And here I am wasting time. Yeah, that's the thing. So, you know, if you don't like it, you don't want to waste your time on it, then don't. Don't. And if people are gonna say anything about it, then just let them be. You do you, right? Freedom, cringe, all that. All that, baby. Oh man, I have talked for so long. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I was talking about DL site just now. Oh my gosh, right. So anyways, DL site is this site that I used for a very long time to buy like assets like background pictures and music because last time, so many last times with Alice's. Alright, before this I have tried like making stuff like visual novels and webcomics. All of them were like complete failures, and for my visual novel I never released it. I just, you know, wrote something silly in Ren'Py. Ren'Py is a visual novel maker, right? It's a program, so I wrote something, made some stuff in it, and then amused myself with it. And in order to get like materials from it, yeah, I would always like get them either from free sites or from my DL site. Yo, what's going on? Hello, Paint Legacy. Hi, just me yapping. Hi, I'm Alice. Welcome to my stream. Hello. We stopped building communities and started to build opinions. Personally, I think it's good that, you know, we all have our opinions because, you know, that marks individuality. But there needs to be what was that word? Moderation in everything. You have to be moderate in everything. You can't go the extremist route. Sometimes, no, not sometimes, a lot of times, you know, because as human beings, we have strong opinions about a lot of things. And of course, we have to have like principles that we stick to. But, you know, you have to like watch out what you say, and take a good look in the mirror, I guess, and see if are the things that I'm saying, are my opinions, you know, are they good for me? And how does it affect the people around me? Because that's what it is, right? As a person, you can't live alone. You can't live in a well. You will have to interact with other people, and you will have to like harmonize with the people around you because hey, we live in a society. Just kidding. Well, I'm not very good with all this philosophical talk and all that. I'm just a silly anime girl, but be nice when you can, and if people try to hurt you, then defend yourself and try to be moderate in a lot of things, and don't turn a blind eye to things that you know are bad. Like if it's something that you can fight, then go for it. But if it's something that's going to hurt you or a lot of people around you, then don't do anything. But you know, try not to be the thing that you hate. Deep, too deep for you, know. Okay. Oh, that's so silly of me. Yum yum. Okay. No. Too serious. I'm not good at it. Yeah. Maybe for Alice, for me, okay, I'll just try to be as nice as I can. Yeah. But I'll also stick to my principles. Be nice, but don't let people walk all over you. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. And if I can't say something nice, I'll shut up. Except when I complain and whine about certain stuff on my stream, like my hate for wireless stuff. I hate it. And 2FA, I hate them. I hate them. I hate wireless and I hate 2FA. I wish we could go back to the days where, oh, it's just enough to put in your password and then boom, done, 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 done and dusted. Nom, 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 nom. I just saw the emote. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's... Oh, okay. Once again, if you hear any weird sounds, it's me. I sometimes accidentally kick some stuff. I am clumsy on top of being a maroon, so wow, I am a disaster. I try not to be. I try not to be. The biggest opponents to fight are always systems. Exactly! Exactly! But if I say more, I will be... The government will target me if I say any more. So I'll shut up. I'll just fight against them and hate them in silence. Dangerous, dangerous. Oh yeah. Oh, but there is one thing that I want to say that's a bit I guess that's a bit political. I don't know how to say it, but okay. I'm so sorry for this. Just excuse me this once. Alright, it's also something from Twitter. It's a cesspool, I'll tell you. But like, you know, there are some people who like to write stuff about how billionaires or rich people should die or should get like violently assaulted or should perish and all that. Honestly, I really don't like it when they do that, because to me, okay, I envy rich people. You know, I wish I can be a billionaire. That's the thing, you know, I want to be a billionaire. I want to be rich. I want to be a millionaire. But you know, even if I have a lot of money, I wouldn't like it if people just, you know, just lambast me or try to like find pleasure in my downfall or in me hurting just because I happen to have a lot of money. Like, money is great. I mean, money is great. Wouldn't you want to be a millionaire? Wouldn't you want to be rich? Right? So just say that one day you manage to be a billionaire or a millionaire and you're like super rich. And then for some reason, you know, people just say all these things about you just because you have more money than the rest. I mean, sure, there's a lot of issues about, you know, the bourgeoisie. I don't know how to pronounce that. Bourgeoisie? Bourgeois? All that. But to simply like... to simply and to openly and blandly wish for like misfortune and violence against certain people just because they have more money than you, like, that doesn't make you a better person than them. That makes you a terrible person. I mean, I don't care if you are wishing death on another human being, and then you think it's funny. I mean, for you, it's like it's not a joke. For you, you really mean it. And you find that kind of thing amusing. You don't see it as a joke. You're not making it like a dark joke or whatever. You find the violent ends of people that you don't like amusing. Okay? That's what you find amusing. You don't think of it as a joke. You just think of this very horrible thing as amusing, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, come on. You can be jealous. I am jealous. I am very jealous. But like, if you're going to like so openly and unabashedly wish for people's misfortune when, you know, they haven't done anything to you, they're not a criminal, like, maybe you should take a good look at your tweet and maybe you should delete it, you know. Yeah, that's all. I just like, I keep like finding these tweets randomly and I keep like running into it, and it's as bad as the so-called like boycott. You know, you can't eat McDonald's because, you know, it's gonna like, for some reason it's going to fund for the war, blah 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 blah, and then you talk down and you attack people who buy McDonald's because, oh no, McDonald's bad, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. Just shut up. Capitalism thrives because it's an evolutionary algorithm hidden as a financial and transactional system. We need fully international tax systems. Whoa, Nelly. Well, you know, I don't really understand that part. If all billionaires paid at least 15%, that would be great. Well, I have no opinions on that, so I guess we can just leave that be because money, I guess. All I know is I want to be rich, and and in all honesty, you know, if I'm rich, then I don't want to pay more taxes. Taxation is theft. Like, no matter, you know, despite me being like, whether I'm rich or poor, I don't want to pay more taxes. And you know, if I manage to be like super duper rich after like, right now I'm poor, right? And maybe who knows, after this I suddenly become rich. Oh my gosh, I got rich. You know, I worked super hard and then I got rich. Yay! And then suddenly I have to like pay extra taxes just because I have more money. That would be kind of crappy for me, is what I think when I put myself in the shoes of people who have to pay taxes. Yeah. But my stupid opinion, I don't know anything about it. I'm a moron. Yeah. I'm just a stupid anime girl, no brain, smooth brain. I have a brain, but it's very smooth. So yeah, I don't know anything about it. Yada. Okay, let me Okay, wait, I'm just going to like post some stuff. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm supposed to check something. Uh-oh. Oh my god, oh no, okay, I should like, oh no, work app. Oh, wait a minute. I went off on another tangent. I was talking about DL site. I think I stopped talking about it like 3 times. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah. I usually go to DL site to buy stuff. And I just like bought some stuff recently and I'm very happy with it. They have like a huge summer sale right now. I think it's going to end like on the 10th. Maybe this week. That's this week, right? Next week, it's going to end on Tuesday next week on the 10th. So I bought some really nice background images, and I kind of want to show it. Wait, let me. Okay. I'm going to delete the filters. And now my background, it doesn't move anymore. The people actually want to affect global politics. Start investing or directly interfacing with mineral. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I don't understand a single thing from that. Maybe we can stop now. I don't know about changing the world. I just hope to better myself, I guess, as a person. And maybe help my friends and family. That's all I know. That's all I know. Yeah, Dana. Big things like changing the world. Although, you know, sometimes I don't like for DL site, you know, for DL site, before we can use like credit cards and debit cards, Mastercard and Visa, no problem. But like last year, I think, was it this year or last year, the banks forbade the usage. Oh, no, not the banks. Okay. You have the banks threatening the site to stop selling erotic stuff because they don't want people to buy pervy stuff using Mastercard and Visa. So they threatened DL site to like delete all of their like 18 plus products. Yeah. So then DL site was like, oh, okay, we don't want to delete anything on our store. You can't control our site. So you know what? We're just not gonna let people use debit cards, Mastercards, and all that on that site. So now you know. So now on DL site, I can't use my credit card to buy anything anymore because they don't accept it. Because a bunch of moral guardians somehow influenced the banks to try to control this site that has been selling pervy stuff since like what, 2009, 2005, since 2 decades ago. So now I can't use my cards on there. So it's a hassle to buy things from from DL side, which sucks. Suddenly there's a problem. Yeah. I think that's how I got into that political tangent. Now we can't use our cards on DL side anymore because a bunch of moral guardians didn't want people to buy pervy things with their credit cards. Like, who are you to control my purchases? What? Why? What's it to you if I buy an eroge? Come on. I'm not gonna do anything illegal about it. There's nothing illegal about it. I'm 150. I am over the age of 18. I can buy whatever I want. And I'm not hurting anyone from it. You know, I'm not doing anything illegal. What the heck? So now, yeah, you can't use cards there. So buying stuff from there is a hassle. So you have to I have to use points. I have to buy points and then use the points to buy stuff on DL side. I'm not even buying anything pervy. I'm just buying like resources and stuff that I like. Yay! Hit Petto just now. Thank you, Brandon. That's the easiest way to do it. Hey, the part that I said try to be a better person and try to help your friends and family. Is that it? Thank you. Credit card companies really have too much power. Yeah, sadly, they have they have made purchasing on a site that I have loved for decades to be a real hassle. So I'm quite upset about it when I first found out, but can't do anything about it. So sad. Why would you want to monitor people's purchases? I mean, come on, I just want to buy stuff. Okay, look at the stuff that I buy. Okay, I want to show it. Like, you can't see it, right, if I show it? Okay. Wait. See? Like, I bought a lot of stuff. Okay, not a lot. Actually, I bought a lot of pictures. Okay, pictures that I want to use as background. So, mite. Okay, I'll show you. So, okay. This is a school background. For example, let's go to school. This one. It's tiny, okay. Way too tiny, okay. Okay, this one. Alright. Let me move it. Okay, let me open it. And then... Okay, fit the screen. Okay. Oh. Size isn't too good. Okay. There you go. Okay. And okay, let me remove this lighting effect. Ta-da! Okay. So you see? Is this a nice background? Isn't this a nice background? It's nice, isn't it? So I buy this kind of stuff, like backgrounds from DL site, so that I can use from my projects. And now for streaming. See? Isn't it nice? I bought this from DL site. And I had to use points to buy it. And it would have been easier if I could use my normal credit card to buy it, because that's what I've been doing for ages until suddenly I can't do it anymore. But see, it's nice, right? I have more. I have I bought a lot of packs of these background images. Okay. See? I don't want to go back to school. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. I brought up bad trauma. Just kidding. No school. Okay, let's change it to something else, okay? Let's go to... Where do you want to go? Do you have a place that you want to go? I'll just pick a random place. But if you have a place that you want to go, then do tell me, okay? And I have Okay, let's go to a... Let's go. Oh my gosh, this. Let's go to a fantastical place. Ta-da! Look! We're in a fantastical land. We're in I don't know where this is, but it's like a strange magical kingdom. An isekai kingdom. We have isekai to some sort of weird, strange medieval land. Woo! With magic, probably. I don't know. See, it's nice, right? I love it. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I like it. I like all these weird backgrounds. Oh, okay. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, and I have more. Oh my gosh. I have more. I want to show it. I want to show it. Yeah. Okay. And I was gonna slay some dragons. Alright. Alrighty. Okay. Where else do we go? Okay. Now we're at an inn. We're gonna find information on the missions that we need to go. Where do I go to slay the dragon? I need to find info from the people in the inn. Yep, help family and friends, fix an extra door hinge, saying anything that just make things easier. Yeah! Yep, that is the right way. Yep. I agree. But for now, let's go slay a dragon. Just kidding, there's no dragon. I don't have any pictures of dragons. Some elf cafe or tavern? It could be both, it could be either. It kinda looks like it, right? Oh, I can see why you say it's elf, because of the trees, right? It looks very rustic. Oh my gosh, the birds, okay. There are birds inside the cafe. Go away, birds, okay. Okay, and I have more. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of them. Like, dun. Now we're inside the throne room. We're in a throne room. There's no king here, but we're waiting for the king to come to give us a royal edict so that we can slay the dragon. We have a permit to slay the dragon. Look at this. It's so nice, right? The backgrounds are so nice. I got them from DL I recently bought them because they have a summer sale going on. Eee. Okay, let me show more. Okay. Oh no, not this one. Ta-da! Now we're in a city and we're at a port, a very small port. It's already evening right now, so we don't have any more ships coming in. But you know, when it's morning tomorrow, then we're gonna have more ships coming in. But now it's kind of like quiet because you know it's almost nighttime, no activity. See now you have something you can draw on. Stream a dragon! Ah! A dragon! Oh my gosh! I shall try. Drawing dragons. Now that you mention it, I rarely draw animals. I just draw anime girls. Not animals, dragons, huh? Ooh. Nice. Let's find a background for slaying dragons. Oh my gosh. I found the perfect one. We're in a dungeon now. We're in a dungeon. And we're gonna be looking for the dragon. We're gonna go deeper and deeper. Do you see that door there? Do you see that door over there? You see that? See that? That strange dark door over there. That's where the dragon is. Well, I think so. Oh my gosh. I think so. There it is! The evil lair! The castle of evil! Where we must fight the demon king and the dragon inside. There's the dragon! The dragon's inside there! Oh my gosh. Okay, we must go deeper. We must traverse deeper and deeper. We must find the dragon. Oh wait, I don't have any pictures for it. Ta-da! Okay, this looks very heavily filtered. I don't really like this. Yeah. Here it is. A cave. We're in a cave. We're trying to find dragons, but you know, we're not seeing any. I'm not seeing any dragons. Maybe we should go deeper. Huh? Let's go deeper. Okay. Okay. Looking for dragons. Dragons, where are you? Oh my god. We didn't find a dragon, but we found treasure! Loot! Booty! We found booty! So much gold! So much gold! I am doing some weird roleplay right now. So much gold! Oh my gosh, there's no dragon. But there's gold. Yada! See, I have a lot of pictures. Fun as heck. Like, I don't need them. But I was compelled to buy them. They're so nice. They look so nice. I can't not buy them. Hello! We found treasure. We found booty. I shall share it with all of you. Treasure! Okay, one more. My hoard! Sharing is caring. We shall divide this among all of us. Gold! Now we're all rich! We're billionaires! Ah! I wonder if this gold is usable in the modern era. I wonder. Okay. And then I have more. I have this one that I like. I think it's... Oh no, I don't have it. Ta-da! We're at the theme park! Okay, wait. This is a bit too big. Fit screen. Ari! Amida! Okay. Hey! I can't. Okay, there you go. Okay. Ta-da! We're at the theme park! Yay! Theme park. You know, I haven't gone to a theme park in ages. It's fun, but the lines are just torture. You stand in line waiting, and then there's a lot of people, and then it's hot and sweaty, but you want to ride that thing, whatever it is, the roller coaster, the Ferris wheel, but then there's so many people, the lines are so long, and you get so tired of waiting. And you're wondering, when is it gonna be my turn? When is it gonna be my turn? Theme park. Yeah. Okay. And then, wait, I think I have more. Ooh, what is this? What do you call this place? It's like, you know, the top of a tower? And then like a skyline? Okay, that's not the right word. Like you stand here and then you look at the sky, and then the people down you, and then you feel like a god because you're up there. You're standing taller than the people down there that you're looking down on. Yeah, what do you call this? Like the top of a tower? Thing? Top of the tower thing? I don't know. I used to work at an amusement park. Oh, wow! Tell me more! It's like, do you do like the ticketing? Or what? Can you tell me more? Interesting! I love stories! Tell me more! If you don't mind, of course, but if you don't mind, you don't have to talk about it. I understand. Okay. Ito. Okay, more. Ari, okay. Oh yeah, I remember. I have this like horror pack as well. This horror pack. It's kind of scary. Okay, like this. Da-da-da-dum. Okay, let me make it bigger. Ari? Amina. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Quality is kind of scrunchy. Oh no, it does not fit the screen. Okay, never mind. Okay, see here? It's a mysterious hallway. An underground hallway. Okay. Dun. It's a dungeon. Look at that. Look at the chains. What are they doing with the chains? Why do they need to have chains on the wall? Why? Who decided this was a good idea? Why am I here? Why are we here? How do we get out of here? Maybe we should explore. Explore more, okay? Man. What is this? This is creepy. Oh my gosh. We found a door. And what is that? A stretcher? What door is it? It has a tiny square door thing. Should we try to open it? Maybe not. You know what? Let's go elsewhere. Let's get out. Another doorway. Another door. What's inside? Oh my gosh, we should go in. Oh, mama. Okay. No longer a cheerful, funny stream. It's a weird stream, and we are at a weird place, and I don't want to know what this place is used for. I really don't want to know what this room is used for. Are those blood stains? Okay, you know what? Let's go to somewhere more cheerful. Let's teleport. I don't like this place. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. We need to get out. We need to get out. Oh my gosh. We need to get out. Ah, but where should we go? Where should we go? Doko? Doko? Doko ni garunda? Oh my gosh. There's an elevator. We should take it as quickly as we can. We have to take this elevator and escape this place. Ooh, I was a ride. Oh yeah, okay. I was a ride operator. I either ran the rides or assisted with helping people get on and off the rides and checking the seatbelts and harnesses. Ooh, have you ran into like people who like couldn't take the rides? Like you have someone who's like maybe like you have children who doesn't meet the height requirement, and then they still want to take the rides, and then their parents keep forcing you to take the rides. Does that happen? Does that happen to you? Has that ever happened to you? I've kind of seen that once in a very long time ago. Some people making a fuss because you know they can't ride the rides because they can't, you know, because they don't meet the height requirements. But then they still made a fuss about it, and then they tried to pick a fight with the ride operators. I don't know. I forgot how it ended up, but these people were like they had to leave the site because they were causing so much problems to everybody. The audacity of them, huh? Has that ever happened to you? Do you have like any stories of very like difficult customers? Curious. Okay, I shall teleport to somewhere nicer. Where should we go? Where should we go? Oh no, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. No. No, I don't know where to go. Ah, home sweet home. There it is. We have escaped the weird place. Yada! Home sweet home, baby. Home sweet home. From the beach, we have explored many places, aka the backgrounds that I bought. I have a lot more, but you know, it's almost 3 hours. Oh my gosh, I yapped for 3 hours. I did it. Silly things. I talk about silly things. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, I think, as always, I think this is the end of the stream. But before that, let's return to the beach. For some reason, you know, because we started there. So, obviously, we have to end there. Ta-da! Are! Olelelele. Mate. Oops. There you go. It did that automatically. Okay, there we go. And the birds. Return, birds. Anyways, I think I have to like end now. Thank you so much for joining my stream, my silly gorilla stream, where I yap about silly things and fumble over my words and yada yada yada. I really appreciate it, and thank you for chatting with me. I love it. It was fun. Thank you so much as always. Thank you. And tomorrow I will be streaming again at the same time as always, but I will be playing Pillar 7. And I don't know if I'm gonna like the game or not. I like the style, I like the vibe, I like the art, and I like the music, but I'm not sure about the gameplay. So we'll have to see tomorrow. So yeah, for Road, you know, although I asked that question, I understand if what am I gonna say? Yeah, I understand if you don't want to talk about it. Totally cool, man. But you know, it's very interesting to know you worked as an operator. That's so cool. That is cool. I wonder how it's like. I've only, you know, ridden the rides. I've only taken the rides. I don't know how it feels like to be, you know, on the other side, operating the rides. Okay. And that's all. I need to stop yapping before I go off on another tangent. Blah blah blah. Alice yaps at 50. So that's all for today. Thank you. I appreciate everyone who came here and who force yourself to listen to my silly ramblings. Sorry. And thank you. But yeah. That's all. I keep saying the same thing. That's all, and I shall go right now. Okay? See you soon. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a great day. Sonic, yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. See you, see you, see you. Jane, jane, matane. Okay. No more, no more dragging things. Bye. Bye bye. And Alice off.